Good morning, good morning. You should be able to hear me now. We'll be going on any second live. I think we're up. Let me just check this one. Didn't come up yet. All right, we set it. Boom. Okay, we're good. We are live. And I was going to listen to the deck a little more, but then I decided, you know what? Let me just strengthen this to 720. That should make it a little sharper. I'm waiting this morning. You know what? There's a part of me that's telling me that this is going to drop. The one thing I don't like, if you're looking pre-market, they didn't do a lot of shares. It didn't take much. Only 253,000. No, that is a lot. I'm just kidding. But you see, it went up all the ways and touched 408.36. So I'm just wondering this morning if we're going to see a rush spike up and then come back down. Right now, we're at the top of where is that anyway? Oh no. Well, the top of the VWAP, it pushed up the upper VWAP plot all the ways up here, and it didn't come down, though the price. So this guy shot up about 100,000 and plus shares and then sold 100,000 just to see how far he could push it. It could be 125, the extra 3,000, because we're not getting that many. You see 8,000, 4,000, 8,000. So I think somebody dropped in 125, bought, sold 125. Boom, boom, boom. And he actually made a few bucks because he probably took out some people in the, what do you call it? Now, I don't know how you could buy in the SPY this early. Oh, he bought the stock. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm taking the options. So I'm just waiting to see. I'm not going to get caught up in this. But if I see a fast spike in the morning and I watch this thing go up, then what I'm going to do is I'm ready on a put. Now, as far as the contracts, I've been tweaking them out a little on my end. I did put them up there before. Let's take out the bell and let's just do something. Contracts to watch now. Everything is 217 today. So right now, let's see, on 4095, I've got 4090 and I've got 4095 on the calls for 095 for SPX. For the SPY, okay, let me see, where did I have that now? Wish I had 3 open. Let me see if I can do it on this one. I don't want to, hold on. Oh, come on. We're running out of time here. Here we go. If I set each one differently, then I can go and just pull them up. Hold on. Where's my mouse? My mouse is here. Okay, good. If I go all products here, and I got the SPY there. Perfect. So you can see here we've got 407 and 406. And I've got 406 and 407. I think I'm right. And here's, all right. And the only thing I might have changed is Tesla. Let me see. Tesla, I have 202.50. Shit, I shouldn't have done that yet. Let's put this back. And we've got Tesla. 202.50. And then we've got 200. I'm going to just change that one, and I'll get rid of the other. Okay, there's the contracts right now. All right, bingo. Weather in Fort Lauderdale's hot. Freaking cold there. Well, I don't know. Right here now, it's about. Hold on. What do we got? 77. Sunset Strip. Sunset Strip. Okay, so all I got to do now when I want to see the SPY, I have products open. Come on, where am I? My mouse gets lost. There we go. All right, so I've got products here for SPY, my bottom one for Tesla, and the one on my front is for SPX. So it makes it a little easier. And there we go. And we seem to be running quick today. I checked my internet this morning. I was running over 300, one of them close to 4, my desktop. And let's see, we got 5 minutes to the bell. All right, so 5 minutes to the bell. The bells. There were bells on a hill. We're 4 minutes now. So what do we got? Okay. Less than 4 minutes. All right. Less than 4 minutes to the opening bell. And let's see. Cancel that. And let's see. I want to take that off. Just checking what I got here. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Okay. Just want to look at the time. All right, here we go. So we're all ready today. Let's all make some money. Let's be careful. All right, I think things are starting to spike up a little. I'm watching what do you call it? Tesla keeps moving up and up. Now, Tesla might be a good one today. You might be able to make some money on Tesla on some calls first. I don't know. It looks like it wants to run. And remember, it could run back too if it had to. Remember, there was a recall, but before the end of the day, it was about 204. So this could run up to the close to the close at the day. Very possible. Somebody spiked this thing up also. They did the same thing happened with the SPY, so we don't know. It spiked up to 204. Let's see if I can read. Wow. Somebody spiked this thing up to, I can't tell, but it did it when the SPY went. We'll see. I'm just saying watch it for 204 on Tesla. It could be a quick rush, but I could be wrong. All right. Let me bring this back. All right. We're how long? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right. Where's my bell? I can't do everything. I just want to be real careful. Since last week I'm up. I figured it out today. After all commissions, everything since last week, 4,239. As some of you know, I was up over 4,000, and I lost 4,000. Actually, I lost more. I was up 4,160, and I lost $5,015 on Monday. So that was a real terrible loss, and the whole thing was because I held it for $3.50, like an idiot. I watched it and thought it was going to come back, and that's something you just don't do. There was a big pullback just now on Tesla and the SPY. It's a little warm in here. Hold on 1 second. I got time to run. Hold on. Love you, my girl. Okay, I put the air up a little higher because it is warm in here. Okay, we have less than 1 minute to the bell. Are we all ready? We're all set? Okay.
All right. Market opens up in 30 seconds.
Okay. And here we go. Let's get ready for a good day. Let's not be impulsive and do anything stupid. All right, let's make some money. Take your time. Don't jump at the gate. I want to see which way we're headed, but whatever way we start to head first will probably be a fake out. So just remember that. Okay, I was ready for the ding ding to come. All right, we got 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we're off. Okay, what do we got? I gotta go back to this one here. Alrighty. And the puts are very expensive right now. $31 on the 4090. And we're dropping, but I'm not touching it yet. We got 5 contracts set there. 5 contracts set there. Contracts are cheap on the calls. Let me take a quick look, see what's happening. So the contracts dropped. Oh, 4065. That's why. Let's go to 4065 and 4070 on SPX. 4065. All right, let me change this one. 4065. There we go. It's dropped it to $15 and 4070 on the call. All right. I told you they changed it to Bell. Uh-oh, I lost one. 4070. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Still coming down. I can't find it. Go. There it is. Okay, 4070. What did I say? Fake out, and then it's going to go. Tesla did just the opposite of the SPY. Tesla's going up. Tesla is going up. I don't know the contracts on that one. 202. Still going. It's going to pull back. What do we got? 5 contracts there. 5 contracts there. I think it's still going to run. Still gonna run. There's my puts. Could be a big drop too. Tesla. 225, 224, $3, 310. But it's still falling. What's going on? Let's see. Let's look at my Tesla contracts, see how they changed. Let's see, products. Okay, so we've got 202.50 and 200. They did not change. They're perfect. Okay. I told you it's going to pull back a little. Okay, there's the put. I don't know which way to go. I'm watching closely. The calls are still running. $310. Come on. All right. First contract. Took a quick $75, but I almost lost. So, okay. I took a call on Tesla. I'm still waiting on SPX, but I took it and it went down, and now it's going back up. Bam! I should have held 325. It's 340. There it goes. I should have held a little longer. All right. Wait for another drop. And the SPY, SPX is starting to run. The SPY is starting to run. 1580. 16. Oh my God, it's running. Hold on. Where are we at? In the middle, just at the 13. 1510. Let's see. It has a changed product. We're looking at 4070 and 4065. 4070. I'm on the right contracts. Okay, what do we got? Oof. Starting to go. 32. Whew. I can't make up my mind. Ugh, I should have stayed in the Tesla. That one was good. Wow. I told you all 204, and there it is. I was right, and I should have stuck with my own, resistance on 406.50. Yeah. But I was right. I told you all that Tesla would go up to 204, and it did. I hit it right on the nose, and I didn't stay in it. What a mistake. Okay, nothing goes straight up, does it? Oh, shoot. Look at this thing go. Edit. 204. 204.50. Okay, there's your new resistance. 204.50. God, I should have stayed in that. Waiting for that pullback on Tesla. 204, pullback. 203. 203. Still watching the puts. See what's going to happen. At 4065. Let me make sure the same product. 40 right now. 4070 on the puts. 4075. 4070 and 4075. So I'm going to change this to 70. Okay, 4070. It's a little bit cheaper, and 4075. Because you're a little further out of the money on the calls for SPX. Tesla's pulling back. Man, I can't believe it. I got out too soon. And I called it. I told you guys 204, and it went to 204. And I got out at 325, and it went to 425, 440. That was a big mistake. Okay, here's the pullback on SPX. Be careful, because if you look here, all right, right now, you're pulling back to the VWAP. So we want to see if it's going to hold the VWAP or it's going to drop even further. And right now, let's see, contract went back to 4065. I'm going to go to, let's see, 4065. made 40.65. 65. Okay. See, I can tweak as I go along because I know how to do it really quick. 40.70. I just changed one number on the contract itself where I have it set up ready. All right, 13.60. And what do we think it's going to do? Go up or down? At this moment, I'm going to bet on it's holding the VWAP. With the VWAP is about right there at what? 406.17. So we got to see if this is going to hold. And it's dropping. It's right there. It's right there. Is it going to hold? Nope, it's not. Be careful here. It could be a fake out breakdown. FOBD, fake out breakdown. Let's see what happens. Or is it going to continue down? All right, now we got to see if it's going to hold 406 because we broke down. Everything's going down. Got me. $15.50, that got me. No, it didn't. Hold on. Come on. Oof. Don't do this to me. Come on. Drop. Come on. One more. Shit. Come on. I'm losing. Damn. Come on. 15, 20. Here we go. There we go. Come on. One more. Come on. I don't know which way it's going to go. I'm in it. I'm down. 14.70. Wrong way. Wrong way. Okay. Woof. I held it. And come on. Put me out. Put me out. I'm out. I may have broke even. No, I made a little bit. I made $100, but I was down about 500. So I'm up 175. I'm 2 for 2. Oh, I got out too soon. Look at that. I held. It was right. I knew it was going to crack down on the SPX. Wow, I got out too soon. Too soon. I got out 15.70. It's at 16. So I lost 30 cents. That was another 150. But I'm taking profit where I can. This is Friday. We don't know what's going to happen, but there it's going. It's going down. I held right. I picked the right direction. My timing was a little off, but it's going good. Okay, at least I'm up. At least I'm up. At least I'm up. Let's see what we got here. All products. Let's change this to 40.60 and 40.65. So contracts, put 40.60 SPX. 40.65 is now the call. I'm going to tweak them as I go so I get my maximum amount of delta. All right, now we're talking Tesla. Let's see, real quick. Tesla, we've got 202, 250, and 200. I've got 202, 250, and 200. That stayed the same. All right, so I'm good there. All right, and the SPY. The SPY, well, the SPY, I'm not really watching the SPY, but I can't believe I shouldn't have stayed in that contract. Look at that baby go. Oh, no, it came back down. Oh, wow. Wow, I did good. I took my profit and got out and it went the other way. Wow. I got out of 15.70. It's down to, it's back to 15.30. This thing doesn't know what it wants to do. Shoot. If it drops down again, it's going to drop 405. 405.50. The support drop. Let me do this real quick. So here, let's edit this down. And let's put this down to 406, 405.50, and let's bring this down to 406.50. Let's just make it 406 for right now. Let's put 25, just in case it comes back and leave 75 cents. All right, this could be lower. I'm gonna It's right there because there's your 13, your VWAP. It still doesn't know what it wants to do. I'm glad I got out of the contract. I want to get back in because I think the market's going to drop. What are you all thinking? Anybody here? What are your thoughts? Anybody getting any contracts so far? I'm up 175. I need 500 more to hit 35,000 in my account. It's going up, going up. Tesla's moving. Tesla's moving. I don't want to chase. 1470. So we got, I've got Tesla, and I've got the, not the SPY because I do SPX, but I've got SPX and Tesla set up. And Tesla's going up. Look at that. Tesla's running. How's the Tesla contract? It's not paying that well. That's what's getting me. Product depth. Let's go back. Trade. Let's go into products. Tesla. Tesla. Let's see. It's only 41. You got to be in the money. You got to be 202.50. That's good on the call, which I am. And let's see. The put is 200. That's the problem. The delta's too low. I'm going to be 202.50 on both. 202.50 on both. They're not that expensive on the contract, so you might as well be in the money. 202.50. Okay, on both. They're both in the $2-3 range. Okay, I'm excited today, you know? But I'm holding too long. You know, sometimes you just need to get out. But I've been lucky. Look at that, down to 14. That means SPX going up a little bit, but not enough. Not enough. It's not moving like I expected. I should have got in here. My timing was off. If I got in here, and then I took it to here, but I got in about here and got out here. Or I got in here and down here. Let's say something like that. Where's my monitor on that one? SP. I did a call at SP. See, I got in late. I got in at 9:37, and then I got out 2 minutes later at 9:39. So 9:37 would have brought me from 5, 6, right there, 36, 37. I got in here and I got down. I got out here. This is what scared me when it went up, but I didn't get shaken, and it went down. But there's your bottom right now. So I think at 405.50 right now we have definite support for SPX. For the SPY, whatever, you got to figure it out. Hold on. No, hold on. Move that. Let me move this. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I just need to see the end. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, give me more. Oh, I need more there, so I don't get lost. How are we all doing? Damn, I was gonna take that call on the bounce for scalp was correct. You know what? If you think about it, you hesitate, you already lost. Don't chase it. Either do it or don't. But if you do it and it doesn't go your way, hold on for 40 cents, okay? If you're doing 5 contracts, that's only $200 loss. The max you make on the other side. But if it goes there, get out. I waited too long. I was 500 down. But I knew in my gut. And I can't believe I told you all at 201.75, I told you that Tesla was going to hit 204. It did. And then, look at that. And then I said there'd be a pullback. It did. And I didn't trade it. I didn't trade it right. I actually did the call. I stayed in too short. And then it ran up another $1 after. So I screwed up. But as my day goes, I'm up 175. That's okay. It's a good start. It's better than the negative. And here's the drop. Look at that. I'd be at 1640. Oh, man. All right, here we go. This is the setup I'm waiting for. I want to see it set up down here so I can actually take advantage of that. But I think the markets are coming down. So let's say 405. Let's edit this down. We got 405 right now as actual support. It's a breakthrough right there. There we go. So that's 404.75. I should have been trading it. 404.75. There you go. And that's going to bring this 404. Let's just say 406 for right now. It's actually less for right now. Let me just activate this. It's easier. Down to about there, wherever it comes out. 405.50. All right, there we go. Here's your down. That's what we're waiting for. So what we're going to see now is If it follows, there's your downward. Remember, usually in the day, when it hits that bottom, we want to follow it a little bit, and then we're going to do a call. All right? I'm telling you, it's going to come back. I've been right so far. Right? Finviz, let's see if it kicked in yet. 110, 137. Markets are down. So markets are not looking that great. Save image. Okay, download, ping, desktop. Save. Put this here. I don't want deck in there. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Close this page. Did I ever put them in here? Hold on. 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, they're live. YouTube. Talking about YouTube. Okay. Desktop. This is how the Dow is looking right now. So you got a good idea. Only a couple. We're in a red day right now. So there's your, what do you call it? You see the touch? Touch 404.88. And then it's starting to come back up. Just like I said it would. All right. What is the contract now? Contracts change. 40.60 and 40.65. The higher number is always, it's exactly what I'm on. Higher number is always the call. Okay. Boy, I got out 1540 to 1590. This is the put. I'm looking at the put right now. Wow. I would have been up about another, still dropping. I think we're going to drop. Let's see. Ooh, 1720. Oh my gosh. This contract is going up. I don't trust it. What's it going to do? There's 10. That's why I didn't trust it. 17. How could that be still going up? 1720. We really on 4060? 4055 contract. 4055. 4055. Cheaper in price. Okay, 4055. Now 1460. It's dropping. Let's see. It's dropping. What's it gonna do? Uh-oh. Turn around. Hold on. Fake out. I know what I should do and I'm not doing it. It's going to drop. Going to be a new drop. Ready? New bottom. Oh, we already just hit it. 404.85. And then it came back. 404.85. I still think we're not at the bottom yet. What do you guys think? Not at the bottom yet. Let's see. What do I do? Yeah, good. Probably 405.15. If we get that, might be the put. There it is, 12. 12. 10. I got my finger on the button. I'm ready. I was hoping for a little higher, and then the put back down. May not get it. I just don't trust it. I don't trust this time. We're still. I mean, if you look right now, let's go here. And let's go into this, and let's go to our top of the day right there, whatever it is. I'm just going to guess. And then we bring this down to about there. You can see we're in the descending triangle. We're going down, folks. Let's get back in. There it goes. I should have got in. I told you, 40.15 went to 40.12. Wow. Get over here. 16, 15, 80. We're still dropping. $16.10. I'm up 275 now. In and out. I'm just taking it where I can get it. 275. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. But I told you all, it comes back up to, we're still headed down. If it comes back up to 405, 510, it might be the place to put, but be careful there. We want to follow this down. I can't see it because of this low thing, all right? The low signal. But you see this here? There it is. It's right over here. As long as we follow this down, we have a little further we can drop to. Anybody have any idea? I think we're there. 408. I was gonna say 404.75. We're really almost there. So we hit it. 77. Not a good low number, but it's trying to pull back again. Good thing I'm out. I got in at 1590, 1610. Now it's at 1540. Product. We're tweaking as we go along. 40.55. 45.60, 40.60. What am I at? 40.55, 40.60. Oh, I had 65. I can just, that's a little further out of the money. It's not a big deal. But let's say 65. There's the drop. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you it's not dropping. It's not finished. I said 50. Let's see. What do we got? 60. I said 50. All right. Boy, I've been pretty on. 40, 50, and 40, 50, 50. New put, 40, 50, and 40, 55. 55. There we go. That's the call. Oh shit, I missed it. 40. What happened there? 40, 55. Come on. There we go. Got it. Okay. What did I tell you? 404.60. I said 50. I didn't think we were done. Not at 77. I knew it was an odd number, but we could be done at 60. So be careful here. Tesla's still fighting. All right. Tesla's got right above the VWAP. I'm going to put the resistance on Tesla right above the VWAP. I think it's about 202. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to make it 202. 202 is right above. And we got right now, where are we at? We are at 199. We're going to bring this up. 199. We're going to bring this up to 200. So 200 now is the support for Tesla. And with a 202 right above the VWAP, we probably have real resistance at 201, but we'll see if it gets above the 13 exponential. Okay, the EXP. And look at this. There's the 48. I said 50. So it's already hit my target that I put. All right, so let's put this down, like I said, 50. And let's see if we can hold here. If not, we're going to drop down to 404.25, 35, somewhere in that area. That will change the product probably at this point to 40, nope, still 40.50 on the put. 40.50, boy, it's $15. There it goes. What did I say? What did I say? Be careful here. It can pull back at any time. But Tesla's still dropping too. Oh my gosh, look at the drops here. Got me. Oh, you bastard. Okay, one more. Timing was off, but I got it. I'm up 375. I got it at 1590. It dropped to 15. My timing was wrong, but at least I waited it out. I got it. 375. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Wow. 3 for 3. Is that right? Yeah. I won the first one. I won the second. I won the third. Oh, I'm 4 for 4. 4 for 4. Not making a lot, but your camera. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Spy Proby. Nobody told me. Thank you. I didn't even see it. I didn't even notice. The one thing I forgot, I wanted to make sure that the video was right. Well, it was it without me. Look at this thing. It's still dropping. How come you're not in school on Fridays? Let's make some money, but be careful here today. It's still dropping. We're looking at 404. Okay? 404. Let's edit this down. Let's take this down now to, I'm going to leave 404. It's not really, we got 404.25. I'm going to leave it at 404. We're still headed down. You can see this downward trend. All right. And if you look here, I think we're going to squeeze down very quickly. And I'll show you why. I'll see if I can even get it to work. But I can see it myself, but I want you to see it. Boom. And let's bring it to right about where we're at. So you see the squeeze we're in right now? It's very tight. Very tight. We're going to squeeze down. Possibly. I mean, nobody knows. It could change at any time. But you can see this thing. Let's see. How can I make it bigger? Yeah, bigger that way. And push it up. All right. 404.18. And look at the jump up. And when it jumps up, that's when you do the put. But if it breaks over, and it just did, now we have to reassess. Okay. Now we have to reassess a little bit. Just a little. Okay. But I think that was it. That's the put at 404.50. So we have a lot of resistance at 404.50. We're going to bring that there, which is, figure the 13. I'm going to bring it to the 13, figuring we might go up a little further. Bam. Like that. All right. Watch how this works. 64. Oh boy. Look at, I was right. Now let's bring this down, and we're going to bring down this to 75. All right. We're going to bring that down to, why did that move? That's not right. That's not right. Oh, I know why. We had the wrong dollar. It's 404. See? I hadn't touched it in a while. 404.75. That'll put us there. See the tip right there? That puts us right at that 13 exponential. And I put my line there too. So it's slightly below. But watch, we might hit it. We did hit 64. If I go back here in my time and sales, you'll see right there, 55, 56, 61. There we go, 65. So we hit 65, all right? So really, I could bring this to 65, but I'm going to leave it at 75. I'm going to leave a little bit of room so we can see our exact channel. Now, this, we never hit. We have a low of 404.18, so I have 404. I'm going to bring this to, let's say, 15. I'm going to leave it at 20, all right? Let's leave it at 20. Boom. So you can see now we've got a little tighter in our channel. I want you to see the channel and see what we're looking at. We're still in a downward descent both ways, all right? We have a low of 404.18. I put 404.20 as the support level, all right? It could be a little higher because we tipped it 3 times. I'm going to say right there, let's see. I'm going to say 25. Let's bring it up. I know we hit lower. Let's edit this and bring this to 25. All right? Boom. That's a little bit tighter, and we got 7. We got 50 cents in here now. Let's see. If it doesn't break through my trend line, it's going to pull back down. Now, as far as the product, right now we are at 40.50, and that makes 40.50 and 40.55. It's exactly what I got. That's 40, and it's going up a little. That will change a few things. All right, let's say we get past a certain point. Call is still at 40.55 and 40.50. We're still there. Let's see what happens. It's changing a few things. Okay, let's bring it down. I can see the top. And let's bring it this way. All right, so you can see the whole thing. And I'm going to bring this up just a little higher. I told you, I'm going to bring it to the 13 again. So do that here. That. We're going to bring it from here. What is our high of the day? I want to get the exact. Let's see. S&P. Let's see. I've got 412.91. No, that can't be. 406.81. All right, so 406. What happened to my line? 406. Right there, across. 406.80. I got a penny. I'll leave it at 80. Okay, and I'm going to bring it right in front of this because we're going back up. We're going up. So I'm going to put it at about, let's see where we're at, 96. We're going back up. It changes the whole channel. It changes the whole thing. I'll just put it where it's at. You see now we've got a parallel channel. So there's no squeeze. There is no squeeze. All right, do you see that? It's just squeezing up, but it's not like there's a forced squeeze is what I'm saying. So let's get rid of the left here. Get rid of the left here. We're still moving up. So it's a call. We're back up there again. It's going to change the contracts. All right. And let me get rid of this for a second. Boom. Boom. Take this. Let's move this up. Let's edit this to 405.25. 405. Whether we hit it or not is to be seen right now. And if we do, then the whole market's going back up. All right. So we're still in a descending. All right. Wish I could just move this part of the line up. I gotta figure out how to do that. I'm gonna remove this for right now. All right, and VWAP. VWAP should be the resistance now at 405.50. Let's bring this up and call that 50 for right now. That should be, in fact, we're not even there yet, so I'm going to go 35. There we go. That was pretty close. All right, you see how we do this? And this, you should be doing this on your own charts. You really should. Okay. I got to change this. It didn't move. I don't know why it does this to me. Okay, there we go. 720. Let me see what I got in here. I lost my. You guys don't tell me anything. Oh, Proby does. Proby's got my back. But he's at school. Just a kid. I ain't kidding. He's just a kid. No kidding. Okay, what do we got? Products. Right now, we've got 40, 13, 40, 55 still and 40, 60. So we're in the right 40, 55, and 60. So I got to bring it up just a little bit. So the put is now 55. And the call is 60. Well, we went up 5. If you do that, you're going to get your maximum delta. I don't even have to. And it disappeared on me. Shit, it did it again. Why did it do that? 60. Got it. Okay, I got it this time. It still disappeared. Here it is. Okay. Bring that up. I'm having fun today, and I'm up. 4 for 4. I'm just doing scalps. You leaving? You got a customer? Client? We're going to see a pullback soon. If we get all that resistance and we cannot get past here, we've got to shoot for right there, which is 405.50. We're at 35. If we can't pass there, it's going to come back down. But Tesla's running. I can't buy 2 stocks at one time. I just can't do it. But I have them both set up. I can buy them. All right, so Tesla, let's see. Oh, back to 204. Amazing. That was a good run. That was your money. That was your money. Products. Tesla now is still 202.50. It's 202.50. And what's the other one? 205. All right, let me just change this. There we go. 205 on the. So not much has changed. 205. Be careful on Tesla. It could come back down hard and fast. So it hit. Tesla just hit the upper VWAP for the second time. It hit this morning and it just hit again at 204.65. That's going to bring my. I can't believe this around $2.50. 204. Let's say 65. Let's just put it right there. Okay, and actually it should 2450. I'm going to bring down the support now to about right at 202.75. I'm going to bring support right now, which is right at the 13. All right, and look at this thing. It's still rolling. All right, so we are going up here. I expect a reversal very soon. Very soon. All right, I had the 405. Let's put it on the 60. There you go. $404.75, right under the 13. It could be a little bit higher. Actually, 404.90, 404. We could be right at 405 now. Right at 405. It doesn't take that long to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just need to do it. We are centered. We got 405.60. Maybe a little higher. Let's see. 60. We got resistance. We have 3 tops, okay, at 70. So 405.70. You see that? You got a triple top right there. It's probably a little bit less, but I'm not going odd numbers. Let's see, 67. Let's just say, what did I say? Let's go in the middle and say 65. 405.65. Triple top. Whew. Wow. I'm working my ass off. You guys ain't paying me enough, I'm telling you. Products. 4060, 4065 on SPX. 4060. I'm changing my contracts right now. All I do is change the last 2 numbers, and it should pop up underneath, and you just click on it when it comes below, so it's it's in 4065. I wish I could show you, but I'm just changing one number. So when I do that, let's say I go real quick. I'll just show you the contract real quick. Let's go to purple. So it says here 60. I just click on that. I go back here, and then it'll come underneath, and I look for the 65, and I go boom, and that's it. All right? That's how I change my contracts. Let's go back to red. That's simple. All right? I don't change the whole thing. I look in my products to see what the contract is, and I change it. I'm always staying one outside the money on today's date. Don't listen to anybody unless at the end of the day, for right now, that's all you need to do. If you think that you're going to swing trade it and you can't tell that you're going to swing trade a stock at 10 o'clock in the morning, there's just no way. Don't even tell me that. If you do, I'm going to tell you you're going to need to go back to Stock Trading 101. You can't even have a hunch of swing trading a stock, truthfully, until at least 2:30 in the afternoon. Anybody disagree with that? Let me just let Dex room. They don't even know I've been live. Okay, active trader. $9.15. There we go. Who else has got a room open? Let me just copy that. I steal who I can. All right. Jesus, he's doing so good. Kudos to him. Okay. All right. Trying to piss off some other moderators, you know? If you're not pissing off somebody, you ain't doing your job. My calls have been right on so far. You know why? And I told you, you follow this down. It gave me my exact setup, and I didn't run my setup. I told you it would go from there to there, at least the VWAP. What we try to do is get it to go from an upper VWAP down to lower and then back up to the upper. But right now, you can see this from here at 406.64 to 404.20. That was $2.50. And here you have, watch, just from here, forget the dojis, 404.35 to 405. So you had a dollar, which is probably on let's see, if we look at, let's look at this. Okay, so from here you went from 960 to 14. That was $5, and I didn't take advantage of it. That's pure stupidity. I knew it was going to go. I know the setup, and every day I say I'm going to do it, and I chicken out. And that's it. When you see that setup come down, touch the bottom line, it always seems to come back up to at least the VWAP, sometimes back up to here. And that's why I told all of you, go back to December. Start in December. Now you can do it in January. Go back to January 1st, 2nd, you know, and look at the charts for the first, what time is it, 10:10? Just look at the first 2 hours of every day. 2 hours of every day. Try to get it on a minute chart if you can. And here we go. So we have resistance right there. We went above 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and we pulled back to the 13. I don't think we're done yet. I still think we're going to probably reverse and come back up again and probably shoot for this, let's say. But right now, if you look in FinViz, remember how red a day it was? We've come down a little bit. So the market's now only down 86, where it was down before about 100 and, let's see, what was it? 100 and about 136, 140. So we're good. How's that stock Twilo? You see? I told you guys that TWLO would come down, that it was a good put, and there it is. So it went the other day. What was the high of the day? Was 79.70, and the end of the day I told you there'd be a pullback, $3 on the pullback there. Today had a high of 74, pulled back to 72. So I actually called that, for those who were watching TWLO, as a good put or good short, and I was absolutely right. So I'm getting good at calling this stuff. And I've listened to some other people. I'm not mentioning any names, and it just sounds like I don't know, different, just different. Okay, where am I? Where am I here? Okay, I gotta refresh this one. I got this one screen. Every time I use the same one for mine, it's behind. Minutes behind. I have to keep refreshing it. I've been live since 8:49 this morning. Wow. 8:49. Yeah. Okay. I hope the video is good. Shout out to all you on YouTube. I hope you're all taking advantage of this. There's 22 people watching. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you give me a hands up. See it going up and down, up and down? Give me a hand. Give me a hand and help me push this trigger. We're going up, folks. Look at this. We're going. 1470. What's my product? My product now on 50 on the 45 is 4070. So if you want to pay a little less money, you do 4070. If you leave it a little higher, then you get a little higher delta. 4070, 4065. That's what I'm on. Okay, 12. What do we got? What do we got? 6, 12, 20, 12, 30. Got about 20 cents on the spread on the pullback. Come on. All right, let's see what I got here. There we go. There we go. 406. Could be a lot of resistance here. Let's see. A lot of resistance at 406. There's your pullback. There we go. Let's see what's going to happen. I would not bet against this at this point. I would not bet against this. The market just went from 86 to 44. So I would not bet against this. This thing wants to move. 1280, 1270. Could have made some money on this. Shit. Okay, we should go back up again. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Wow. Come on. Did I get it? Yes, I did. We're up to 525. Wow, I almost lost on that one. I got in late. It pulled back 1230. I was going to cost average up. I should have. And I got out at 1260. So I just made another 150 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5. 5 for 5 up 525. Yeah. Come on. And there's the pullback. Wow. 1260 and it's down to 1260. Which one was that? Oh, that was the call. I did a call on that one, I think. I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. That was the call. And now it pulled back. $2, $1 something. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, I got lucky. My timing is good. A little off, but good. That was a good call right now. Let's see what happens if it holds. Let's see. I'm going to edit this down. We got 201 on Tesla now. 201. It did come back a little. 75, let's say. 201.75. That's not right. What happened there? Let's activate this. 201. Oh, it just didn't hold. 201.50. 201.60. I'm going to bring it to 50. 201.50 as support. 201.50 and 202. Boy, we really got up there. 201. It's 202.75. Okay. That's perfect. All right. Wow. I told you that would come back up. Watch this thing. Oh, wait. Wait for it. See that? High doji. So when you see that high doji there, you know. Now, we're still on a downward, but we have no squeezes here. We're already in the squeeze up. If you look here, that green is all showing the squeeze. We started the squeeze, so we came from under, squeezing up to a top right there. So if that's our top right there, where are we at? Right there. See it? I'm looking at that MACD-ish type chart. 406.08, and I have it at 406, I think. I do. See? It's coming back up again, like I said. So we've got support right now there, which is the VWAP. So we activate this back and just bring it right below it because we don't want to touch it. And let's just make it 50. And that's when we came down to a touch right there and now back up. We'll probably get a new high out of that one, but not a high of day. Not yet. Boy, I should have gone back in the call. I knew it was going to go back. That would have been perfect timing. That's how you make money. That was what? It was SPX. I only did Tesla once today. 12:30. Oh my God. Look at it there. I told you. Put a new high. Not necessarily a new high a day. But, wow. Be careful here. 25. It's going to be a pullback. 25. 406. Boy, I called that. That was a good call, and I didn't take it. Oh, wow. Still going. Still going. We may have a new high a day coming real soon. I'm gonna venture out and say we are. New high a day. So right now, our high for the day is, let me open it up, 406.81. We may not hit it yet, but we're headed for it. That's our, so you see this? I had my upper target at 407.50. I'm going to bring that down to right over there at 407. I think that puts us right where I want to be. I was close. I had 407.50 because I wasn't 100% sure. And it still might go to the 407.50, but for right now, that's our target. That's our upper target. And with a high of day right now of 406.81, that's not a good high a day. I think we're going to see a new high a day. And here it comes. There it is. Come on. What did we hit? I didn't see it. 57. We hit 57. 65. 66. There we go. Come on. What did we hit? 74. Did I call this or what? Come on, right there. You see it? There's our line right over there. See it? Come on, you think we're going to hit this thing? We got to hit this thing. This puts us now, we're not in descending at this point. We're really like right there. So let's see, where can I move this now? Uh-oh, pull back. A lot of resistance at 65. 65. A lot of resistance. Boom, boom, right there. It's actually a little lower. 55, that's what I meant. 55. Come on, I want to see a little pullback. You know that spring forward action? There it goes. Come on. Wow. Where am I at? 525. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's down. I'm up 475 with the contracts. I'm doing okay. It's early. This is where I was yesterday. Well, after I got rid of my loss of $17.50, I got up to, remember, about $505, and I went from 505 all the way up to 1605, or 550 to 1605. There it is, folks. Here we go. New high a day. New high a day coming. Play it. You play it. Let's see. Trade it. What do we got here now? 4070 and 4075. 4070. Let me change this. 4070. I'm going to be changing it back in a second when it drops. 4075. Perfect. Okay, nice contract. Only $13 and $11 on the. Ready? Get ready to do that put. Ooh, look at that touch. So we got a new high day. We got, it didn't register on the top of the page. So let me see. 81. Let me redo this page. And we've got, oh, wow. We hit 407. Wow, we hit my upper target. Bingo. And Active Trader calls it again. How come I get the little room and I keep calling the shots? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know anybody who can call out as many good alerts as I do. For real. Including Deck. He's good. But I think that's why he made me moderator, because my alerts were so credible. All right, let's take a look here. I'm not trying to boast, you know what I mean? But I just don't get it sometimes. I don't. You people are smarter. You don't even realize it. 410. 410. 202.10. 202. 203, I mean. 203. No. 204. Let's see. 204. Resistance. We're going to have to bring that down. We're coming down. 203. 203. Support on Tesla. 203 and 204. 204.25. Let's bring it up a little bit. 204.25. I can't believe I called that one this morning, and when it was at 201.70. And I told you this one was going to pull back. See? Watch the follow it down, go to the top. It's going to come back down to at least the VWAP area. Let's see. And we're going to move this up because it did go up. So we're going to say on this one about 75, even though we hit 407. It was a lot of resistance. Look at that. Perfect. That was just a spike to do it. And there's your pull back to the 13. That was a nice put right there. I hope somebody got in that. I should have been in that. That would have been just now $11.20, $2.50 on the SPX, right there. That's $2.50. Wow, that would have put me at the $1,000 mark. I saw it too. I saw it coming. What am I eating? I'm hungry. I'm eating anything not tied down. Wow, that would have brought you more than that. About $3. That would have been $1,500 right there on a put. Question is, are we going to continue back down or go up? And this is the deciding factor right now. That's 50. It's 40.70. 40.70. 70. I'll put us right down. That should be 40.65. Okay. I knew it was coming back down. I wonder if you guys are tweaking your SPX like I am. Still plumbing down. Okay, let's see what happens right here. Be careful. Let's see if there's a fake out right now. You see the resistance? It dropped below the 13, and then it comes down right there. So you got support at 406, right? So let's see. I'll put this up there and it'll disappear. 406 support. Can it hold right there? If it does, we go back up and we get a new target out of this. Let's see what happens. So right now we built higher lows all the ways up. And I told you folks, follow this down. When the reversal, second green, that's where the call should have been right there. Boom, look at this, straight up. And I told you from the lower VWAP to the upper VWAP. This is exactly the lesson I am talking about. And I have been spot on this, and I have heard nobody else say this. And I have been studying SPX and the SPY especially. I've been studying the SPY and the manipulation of it for now about 4 or 5 months. And I spoke to a Chinese friend of mine, you know, my friend, who says her aunt works for a finance company. She told me, stay away from this. It's the most, you know, because it's so heavily manipulated that it can take your money very quickly. But I've been saying, you know what? Not if you know how to play the game. If you know how to play the game, You know what I'm saying? If you know how to play the game, you can make money if you can get your timing right. Now here we go. Here's a little pullback. Will we hold? I want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches here, and then I want to see come back. It may come below it a little bit. I don't think it'll go any lower than here, which is 405, about 405.68. We're at 88. There's 90. Let's see. We're going to get a little bit more support, a little lower. All right. So that's going to put us at about 405. Let's say 90 for right now. All right. It's come down a little bit. Let's see what happens. And let's say right here 406.75. That only gives us 85 cents. So we still might be at 406, but I'm leaving it. Yeah, let's just say, let's see what happens. If it goes, it's going to go. There it is. Then there it goes. Or is it a fake out? Let's see. Let's see. Could be the fake out. I don't think so. I'm right. I don't think so. It's going to go. 313.10. Come on. Let's see. 408 to 4850. Not yet. Next big support. Well, let's get past 407 first. 407.50. That was my original upper target for today, was 407.50. All right, here's the pullback one more time. Watch this. Now, I will say that Tesla is forming a, right now, if you look at Tesla real quick, on the 1 minute, it is forming head and shoulders. You see it? 1, 2, 3. It could drop right here. If this drops, it could take the SPY with it. All right? So keep that in mind. Just watching that. Come on. This one here, we don't really have the same head and shoulders, but it could take it with it on the drop. And right now we've got resistance where I put it. Resistance right now at about 406.25. If I bring this down, it might. Let's just bring it down to 50 for right now. It'll start to fly if I do that. You can see there was right there. You can see there was resistance right there, and then there was support. So old resistance became support on the way back down, on both sides. Resistance and support. You see it? Right on that 50 line. Right now I'm holding. I think it's going to drop. Well, I don't know. Tesla's starting to pull back again. So there it goes. Tesla's going up. And I'm going in for the bite. This is the greatest protein bars. These are the best. Pure protein bar. Look at that. Told you be careful. Pull back again. We're going to bring this back down a little bit to 85. It's dropping. Dropping. There's my put. It would have been up. I don't like the spread. 20 cents. Be careful here. Don't play the put, because you got to wait and see if it's going to hold right here at 405.70, 75. So unless you're going to play a quick one, be careful, because it can come down back to the VWAP. Right now, we're getting tighter. The wedge is getting tighter. Okay? So we've got what did I say here? I went 85. What do I have in here? I can't do it. Okay, so what do we have here? 85. So we lost our downward position here, which gave us, let's remove this. And let's bring that from here to here now. Shows you more of an upward climb. So if we take this, bring this from 404.18, perfect. And then bring it right here. I'm going to bring it to the VWAP right there. Right on the VWAP. That's where I want this. Because I believe that's where the drop will go to. And if I do it from here to here, it's going to go straight across. It'll only show you, that was the old one at 81. And this is the new one at, what was it? 407. Let me look on the other computer before I drop it down. 40703. Let me make sure that's correct. 40703. Okay, so I come back in here and I do this right there. Look across and I got 4072. I'm not going to get much better than that. So what I'm trying to look for is where I think that squeeze is going to come in. Can you see that? And a lot of times, 90% of the time, it's right. I don't know why or how. I mean, I can't explain that part. I just know from what I've been doing, the way I've been charting, it just seems to work out. This could be a little tighter. I came in to, oh, well, I came in, if you remember, to the edge. I should have brought it in a little tighter here. So let's just redo this one here. Let's remove, let's see, trend line 21. Let's go back here. Let's go back to, come on, it didn't go in. Otherwise it'd be facing down like that. 40418, 16. Got it. Okay, and then let's put it back to exactly where it was. Right there. Okay, come on. Got it. Cancel left. Now you can see it again, and there's your squeeze. Coming in a little early, but there's your squeeze. Up. 40641. I don't want to chase. Will we break through resistance? I don't want to chase. Not here. I'm a little late to the party. If you're late to the party, then you don't want to chase. Wait for the pullback. I'm also watching Tesla at the same time to see what it's doing. It has some sort of reflection on, you know, see 50, a lot of resistance. We got to break through there. We're at 50 or 40? 50. But so far you can see we are on an upward move, which tells me that 03 here, that high of the day, is not a real high of the day. I think we're going higher. What do you guys think? Anybody here have any opinion on that? Does anybody have an opinion on anything? Should I stop talking? You have an opinion on that too? Come on, guys. Nobody has posted on the board since 10:20. 13 minutes, and I'm doing all the talking. That smells so good. Apple cider. No, it's actually spiced apple. The apple cider I didn't like. Here we go, 54. Breaking through resistance. This is what we want to see. Where's my friend? Every time I do this, I miss. What's the cat? Oh, CAT scan. I don't know. Draft. Alright. He's trying to break through. There's a lot of resistance here. A lot of resistance. Okay, here we go. Here's your pullback. See, I'm not in anything right now. Let me take a look at my products, or look at my contract for a second, see if anything's changed. That's how quick I keep changing. 40, 70, 40, 65. Where am I at? 40, 70, 40, 65. So perfect. If that didn't change, then my SPY contracts probably didn't change. I got 205 on the call and 202.50 on the put for Tesla. Okay, and the SPY would be, I'm sorry, I said SPY and then Tesla. The SPY would be 407 on the call and 406 on the put. Unless you want to be in the money, be on 406 on the call and be on 407 on the actual put for the SPY. That'll put you just in the money. The contracts are probably not that expensive. If I go look at the cost of the contracts, yeah, then you can see them too on this one, because I have the SPY. Here you go. What did I say? 407, 406. You see, you're at a 41. But if you go a little bit more to 407, you're at a 54 delta. It'll print that much faster. Same thing for this one. Being the 406, that'll put you more in the money than the 407. The difference 60 or 48. The 48 is very good. But either way, it's not that much more money. So depending on the size of your account, or that little difference might make the next contract. Here we go. Next higher day coming. Anybody see it coming? Like I called it. Let's see. Let's see. Might have a couple of pullbacks for us, but we are going to get it. We are going to get it. Pull back. There you go. 70. That was it right there. That was it. I should have grabbed it. 78, 79. Let's see. It wants to go, but it could be another pullback. It could pull back. Probably even close to right over there, 405.71. But we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna have to move my upper target. All right. We had this at 407, which we're about to hit. So now I'm going to make it back to my original that I set up this morning of 407.50, and there it is. Look at this. Look at this. I told you. If I didn't call this damn thing, I should have left the 407.50. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Edit this. It's 407. We can't have some pullback, huh? Look at that pullback. I told you. Be careful. So 407, there's the 407.50, and we hit 407. Let's see, high day now was about 35, I think. I thought I saw 35 for a second. Let's see, 23. So it's another one, 407.23, not a good high of the day. So this can go even higher. This could go again. See, I like that pullback. That's it. Whenever you see a high extension like that, do the put instantly. So you would have gone from 23 to 50. You would have had about 70 cents. I always tell you, when you see those high dojis and a new high a day, do the put instantly. The same thing going down. You see that that low doji, do the call. The same exact opposite. And look what happened here. You would have gone from 404.20.18 all the way back up to 404.50. That would have picked up 30-40 cents. This one here was even more, and look at the drop. It's not holding. Let's see if it holds my trend line. There's my trend line. Right to the trend line. Let's see. If it comes back, it's going for a new higher day again. Wow. Now we have an ascending. We have more of an ascending. Watching active trader. Dex watching. Uh-oh. Let's be on our best behavior now. No, I'm just kidding. All right. What do we got here? So we got to see if it holds this trend line that I put in. There's a good chance we're going to go back up. Remember, we have higher day now of 407.23. That's not a real good higher day. It's going to pop up one more. We're probably going to see 407.35 eventually. So let's just see what happens. Right now, Tesla's got a pullback to my support line at the VWAP at 202. Well, it's dropping even lower. It may break my support. It went to 202.25. That's my support on Tesla. It broke down. So at let's see, 202. Why is this thing showing me? 202.25. It's at 202.21.20, back up to 20. So it's really holding about 202.20. Right. That VWAP is all the resistance. It's got to come back above, but it does have double, triple underneath. I'm going to lower this, believe it or not, to 202.10. All right, not even two. Yeah, there it is. Now it's 202. So we broke through all barriers and we broke below. I expect the SPY to do the same thing. Probably come back down here to the VWAP, which is about 405.75. So I'm going to drop down the support. I had it at 85, which is close. Back to 405.75 right there. All right. It's probably a little higher, but right there. Let's see what happens. That's going to bring this down a little, and that takes care of this because we did break through our trend line. We can draw another one after. All right. So let's take that out. And I still think we're going to come back up eventually, but let's bring this down. I'm going to activate it, do it this way, and I'm going to bring it down to about right there. So I want to see what brings me. Let's do the 50. All right, 406.50, and now we're at 40. We're a little higher than this. I'm going to say 90. Let's see if it holds there. That's where we were before. You remember earlier I had it at 405.90? Same thing. So you can see there, straight across 405.90, and here you had all that resistance there, which eventually became support over here. All right, old resistance, new support. All right, and the same thing right now. Now we're breaking through, and I told you that it'll probably come back down to the VWAP. We got to see now if it holds this VWAP. So that's going to bring us back down. I guess I'll have to bring it back down to 75. We're still holding that 90. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to go 75. Just put it right below the VWAP. Right at the VWAP. Leave it right there. Let's see what goes down. And you can see we didn't change this, but if we did, just to show you a little bit higher, let's see, I got that, and let's do this. Let's remove it just to bring it back to where it was on the new. That one was 406.83, bingo, and this one here was 407.23, bingo. There you go. So we got that one. So we can keep. Now we can keep an eye on a line there. Now let's go back to this one, 404.18, bingo, and right there, where we're at right now. We'll go right there. And now you can see what's happening. We're still going to move up, and we're still headed for squeeze. Like I said, I don't see us done yet. I think we're still, I mean, I'm not telling you it can't drop. Right now, Tesla's dropping. Let's see what happens with Tesla. It can come back. Tesla's coming down low. That could affect the SPY. Okay, but right now SPY is trying to hold. Let's see if it holds my trend line. If not, I'm going to have to remove it. But I believe there could be an eventual back up again. And the only thing is on Tesla right now, we have 201.75 support. Came down about 25 cents. All right, actually it's coming down lower. Let's go 65. Let's see, I put that in, I'll go to 50. All right, there we go, 65. 65, and that's going to bring down 65, 201, 203. Let's say if we're at 201.65, I'm going to say about 203. We're going to bring down our resistance on Tesla now. So Tesla is coming down, and so is the SPY. I told you, if the Tesla comes down, it's going to drag the SPY. Any news? I don't see any news in here. I don't know why. I don't know if this is the last news. I changed something, and maybe I'm not getting my news. 8:17. Nope, this says 10:30 on that. We're at 10:43. Richmond Federal President Barkin says controlling inflation. I just don't believe this guy. Do you? Do you believe this guy? He says, Richmond Fed President says controlling inflation will require more rate increases. How many? Oh, exactly. And that should bring the markets down. What it's saying is we're going to get another 0.25%, another 0.5%. They might jump it up next time and give us 0.5%. Because what I've been saying all along is they're full of shit. We're definitely in a recession, and it's going to get worse. And why the SPY is even over 400, I have no idea. But the last time it came down to 405, I called 340, and it came to 340. Came to 348.11. All right, so I was off by $8, $75 away, and I called it. I was the closest in the room, in Deck's room, when he asked. He was. Everybody was saying 375. That's the bottom. That's it. 385, 390. I said no. We're looking at 340, and I really thought we'd go even lower. And I think when the real numbers start to come out, we're in trouble, and this is going to drop. Right now, we're saying, you know what they're saying? In Ukraine, and you know how many billions, hundreds of billions of dollars we've given them. They're going through ammunition faster than we can supply them. And with that happening, means we're shorting ourselves and our own people. We're going to put ourselves in a bad position. I want Trump back immediately. That guy knows how to build an army. This guy sucks. I'm not trying to get political, but if you can't see the writing on the wall, you're a dummy. You really are. Okay, let's go back. What do we got here? Let's go 35. Let's go 40. Let's see what happens. 405.40. It's a little lower. All right, 405.35. Let's go 30. 30. 30. 35. There you go. 405. 405.35. 405.35. 406.50. I'm going to leave it there. And there goes our resistance. This goes our line again. 404.18. Oh shit! I duped it. I want to get rid of both of them now. Trend line 22. Okay. Let's try it one more time. Oh, wow. Where the heck did that come back from? Remove drawing. I think we hit it. So 40. Right there. Right there. Okay. You like how I do this? It's making it wider, but you can see how much far distance you can actually make some money here if it starts to change. Let's see if we can hold this thing. See if we can hold the trend line. Wilson, did you bring the ball? Wilson? Wilson was in the FedEx movie. I met Wilson. He actually came to balloons. Oh, is that the Boy Scout balloons? What do you call those things? That club up in Michigan? $400,000 a missile. They missed on the first one, and $800,000. And if they get to break down a $20 balloon or $200 balloon, whatever it was. Shit, we know what we're doing, right? Some people say I'm no good. I'm crazy as a loon, but I get drunk in the morning, I get stoned in the afternoon. Who is that? There it goes. So we're breaking down. We're going to pull back. So we're headed towards this now. Not our upper target, but my lower target of 404 at the rate we're going. So though I don't need one, and I don't know what's really going to happen yet, I'm going to put one in. So let's go back to 404, right about there. Okay, and let's open this up. Let's edit it. Let's go green. Dump. Make cross lines. Show people what's going on. Call it the upper level. What do you mean? Lower target. And then we're going to put this at 404. Right below the, wrong keyboard. Right below the, here, which is really about 404.30. So that put this. That would be all. That was supposed to be price level. I thought I changed it. Oh, because I typed it on the wrong keyboard. Okay, hold on. That's lower target. Okay? Can you all see the way we're heading? It doesn't mean we're going to hit this. It just means if we do continue, that's where we'll go. All right? For now. We keep breaking my trend line. If it keeps it up, I'm not going to draw one. It's just giving me extra work. But I'm going to hold it right now because we're still holding. I still feel that eventually we got to come back up. But right now the market's got to be red. I'm going to take a quick look. It's 37.69. Last time I checked, now it's only 42. I don't know if some of you are watching the upper stocks. You. Sounds like a really good song. Was the number one ticker in top gainers right now at 38%. AMCX, nice. Let's see. Let me put those in my watch list for a second. AMC. Let me see. I got U. Go back there. What did I just do? U. Went right to the top. AMCX. Right below it. And LANV. Those are my top three. Not that I'm trading stocks. I'm really not. Out of those top three, one of them, AMCX, is shortable. AMCX right now is in a good position. Let's see. There we go. It's a good position to line it up for a short. But I'll tell you what. AMCX is 83 on the RSI. So that is definitely overbought right now. That would be a good put very soon. A good short, I mean. Which is free short on TOS. We're not holding, but we're close, okay? So where did my green line? I lost something here. You know what I lost? I took out my I took out one of my lines. I can't believe I did that. Where did it go? I took it out. So I'm gonna make another one. All right, I screwed up. Nobody told me. Let's go with. That's the wrong one. Got to go to money. Money, honey. Right here. I screwed up. That's my support. Let's give right solid 405. Let's leave it at 405 until I know where it's at. Make the screen. Boom, boom. Okay, there's your support. It's a little higher. I didn't know where it was. So I'm going to bring this up to about 405.25 on the support. On the radio, 405.25. I think this was 406.50. Gives us $1.50. Let me see if I bring it down to 406.25. A little bit tighter. Okay, got it. How are we doing? We got an upper target, a lower target, and the only thing that's changed is that lower trend line. This here. I'm going to remove it for now. Let's see what happens. How much lower I go. We're not holding support either. So support's coming down. Support is coming down. Next step down. We'll just leave it at 405 in case we hit. Alright. And Tesla's still dropping, folks. Tesla is headed for the lower VWAP. Activate. It's coming down real fast. So I think if you do a put right now on SPX or SPY, I think you should be okay. Edit. Let's put this at 225. A little low, but I'm going to meet it there. Just hit it. And then here I'm going to activate this and bring this down to 201.60, 201.50 on the resistance. It's coming down even lower. That's the 13. Let's see if we can hold here, folks. Get a better look. There you go. Spread it out a little. That's all we need to see. We're going down, down, down. So we never hit. We touched for that new. We got a new high day here, and that pulled it right back down. Yet it left it at 03. It was 407.23. So I think eventually it could go back up again, but we shall see. It's very unusual to leave it there, that type of, But I haven't been in anything. I haven't done any contracts. Right now, let's check our contracts. SPX should be 40.60 and 40.55. All right, so this went down to 55. 40.55. This one here is 40 50. What did I say? 55. So this is 60. 60. Okay, that's good. The Tesla. Let's go look at Tesla real quick. Tesla tools. Here we go. Tesla should be 202.50 and 200. I'm going to change this one to 202.50. Is that right? 202 and 200. Oh shit. Yeah, here it is. 200. 200 on the put. 200. Period. Got that one. And then your SPY will be. Hold on one second. Go back to charts. And your SPY. I'm using 3 different products in 3 different computers. Where's my mouse? There we go. Okay, right here. So your SPY should be right here. 406 and 405. Okay? 406 on the call, 405 on the put. How's that? There you go. That's full. No, this was full. Got it. Okay. And we're coming back up again. So we found support at the moment. Tesla found support right above the lower VWAP for the 3rd time today. Vitamins. Today is Friday. Okay. That goes here, that goes here. That goes there. Alright, let me take these first. Okay, 3 gels. All right, I about kind of low, should have waited. I bout. What kind of English is that? Holding 2 SPY put contracts. Right now, you're still good. I bowed kind of low. Should have waited. Tell us the contracts you're in. I'm in a SPY contract. I'm in at 406. I bought it at what price on the contract? I cannot help you at all or tell you to sell if I don't know where you're in. So I'm just letting you know that. Hold on. This one sucks right here. Okay. I can't. Yeah, I need to know the contracts you're in. We don't know the contracts you're in. Yeah, I understand board, but I need to know. Okay, are you in the SPY? Let's say SPY. You said a put, so that would be what, a 40. 40's. Let's see, a put 407. Let's see, at what price? What would it be at? 407. Let's see. If I look at, I know he's probably in the SPY because he can't afford the other one. All right, so 407 right here. So if I got in a 405 put, let's say, or 406, did I get it at 189, 133? What price did you get in? I don't want I'm about. This means absolutely nothing. I'm going to delete that. Let's speak real good English now instead of, spiking the board. 407, let's say price $2, $2.50, something like that. Oh, that didn't even come out right. 407 SPY 250. I need to know the price, or I can't help you. All right, I cannot help you. Just to tell me which contract you're in, and I don't know what price you're in, I can't give you advice. And right now, it dropped. And maybe you were supposed to get out because you definitely would have been up if you were in a put. You probably should have sold it because you're not sure of what you're doing and you're buying in at the wrong place. I sold the contracts, don't like sitting right here, but got in at 405.02. Again, you got in at 405.02 at the actual stock price. I don't know what price. I need the contract price. The contract price. Look, you're buying puts, right? So I don't know if you bought a 405 contract, a 404 contract, and what price. See the ask price? What price did you get in on the contract? And what price did you get out on the contract? I had a bad feeling about it myself. Again, you keep telling me the same thing, whether it's in private message or public message. I need to know the price you got in on the contract, then I can tell you what price to get out on the contract. So what we need, when you put it on there, okay, I bought, right, two puts, all right. So I know you got two put contracts. You bought them at 406 contract at let's say $2.47 per share, which is PS per share. Okay, if you tell me that. So right now you told me you bought it at $1.30 and you sold it at $1.18 and you lost. Okay, so you lost 9 cents. How did you get it? It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me the symbol. It doesn't tell me the. I don't like this thing at all. This does not tell me. You need to bring them close together. It doesn't tell me the contract. You want to see what mine looks like? You'll see the difference. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to show you something. Monitor. Here we go. Filled orders. Watch this. Take a screenshot. This is my first one of the day I'm posting, just so you can see my contracts for today. Okay, save. Let's get rid of this. Let's put this back to charts. Wasting a lot of time here. Okay, active trader. Ready? Active trader contracts for the day. So far, up $525. All right, there it is. Open that up and you'll see it says I bought Tesla at a 2025 call. All right, that was the contract. I bought it at 310 and I sold it at 325. Now I know I made 15 cents. And if you had held your put, look where it's at now. You would have been up. And I was going to try to inform you what to do, but you gave me no information. You can't do that. I need to jump off for a conference call. They were trading today. Today calls paper trading today and up over 5. Excellent. Thank you, Doc. Doc and I go back way back. Nice to see you. It's too bad you didn't follow my alerts for real, because you'd be up $5,000. Anyway, so you see right now, if you had Proby, if you had held on, which I would have told you to hold on, you're still in a downward trend. You got out for no reason and took a loss for no reason because you're not listening and your timing is all off. Okay? You're not listening to me. Let's see. Let's edit this and just put this down to 80. Let's put it at 75. It's a little low, but at the way we're headed, we might hit it. We tipped it twice. We got 2 touch on 75. See, what I'm trying to explain to you is if you do your charts and you come from here, here's your higher day, right? We know it's 407.23. Bingo. Right? And then we go to where we're at right now. What direction are we headed? It shows you we're going down. Right? There's no, nothing goes straight down. It goes up, it goes down, and then, okay, let's cancel left. If you go to a 5-minute, all right, I don't care if you go to, let's say 15-minute, it'll show you down. Ready? I don't need it to do it to tell me. I know. I can see. If I go to 1 hour, it's going to show me down. Okay? You see it. Down, down, down. There was one up there. We turned around and went back. 5 minutes. That's where you should be trading. If you're trading on 5 minutes, there was no reason for you to get out, okay? I'm on 1 minute, and I can still see it's going down. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. So what are we actually doing right now? We are building lower lows each time, and we're still doing it. We're still doing it. There was no reason for you to jump out of that contract, and if you gave me the information I asked you for, you'd be in a profit right now, just like everybody else who listens to me. Am I wrong, guys? I don't mean to come down on you, Proby, but you know what? You're not listening. He didn't hold it. He said he sold it. He sold it. He put it up there. It says he sold it. It says buy, sell at 118. He bought it at 129. He lost. But I don't even know his contract. If he bought it at 129, sold at 118, what was the damn contract? Okay? What's around there? 119? It must be the 405 right here. You'd be at 148 right now. It's got to be this one right here. 405 contract? What's it say? I can't read it. It doesn't say. It says symbol SPY 40 and it's missing. It's got to be 405. You would have been up right now. If you didn't sell, you would have been up 20 cents times 200. You would have been up $40. Instead, you lost. Okay? So I'm sorry you lost, but you didn't listen to me. I asked you. I needed the information at the beginning of the symbol, which tells me 405. You didn't tell me. I cannot help you unless you give me all the right information. What do you mean you misunderstood? He said he sold it. I think I'm in profit, yes. Proby sold. Support now is 199.11. You're talking on Tesla. Put the stock. Oh, you did. I'm so sorry. You did. And we're right below. Right now, 199.11. Not even close. Right now, we are down to about. I'm not posting it. 199. Okay, 50. 199.50 is support. And resistance right now on Tesla is 200 and say the same 50. Could be 225 cents. But I'm going to go the dollar. All right. Tesla's still dropping. Tesla can see a lot lower today. It's going to bring the SPY down with it. There's my lower target, 404.18. We're at 405.03. So no longer, let's say, no longer are we in this. This is gone. This line is gone. Let's remove this drawing. Let's see, which one is that? Upper target. That's trend line 21. Upper target. I don't think we're going to see that today. Let's remove the drawing. We got close. This here has changed. We're going to get rid of it. Remove the drawing. And let's go to a 5-minute for a second. You see we're still on a downward move. It may be pulling up to 405 again, but we're still on a downward. It's 3 minutes. That's our line now. Let's see if we can find the squeeze. 40418. I can't get the exact. We got a slight squeeze coming in right here. Okay. We got a little bit of a squeeze coming in there. Let's go back to the 1 minute for a second. We're not holding that trend line. It's going back up. See, I told you, it hit the lower or as close as it could get, just like Tesla did, and now they're all coming back up. I know you didn't, but you had to look at his chart. It would have showed you. I'm angry because his chart wasn't spread out enough where I could see the actual contract. It doesn't tell you the contract. But he would have won because I would have told him to hold on. And now he's glad he's out. But before, he had a chance of making money. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I can only help you if you give me all the information that I need. If you give me a puzzle to make and you say, this is a great puzzle, it's 500 pieces, but you give me 336 pieces, I cannot finish that puzzle. I can't even get it right. I need all the pieces to the puzzle. Okay. We got a little bit back here on Tesla, which right now, let's say, I'm going to bring this up to, because it still may drop, 75. 199.75 as support. And let's say our resistance, where did we just come up to? Right there. 250. What do I got? 250. I'm going to leave it exactly where I got it. Help me. I need somebody. Not just anybody. I was watching some old Ed Sullivan tapes last night, and the Beatles opened up. And then Richard Pryor. And then you had not Joan Rivers. Who's that other one? Funny as shit. It was hilarious last night. I love those oldies. Okay. What do we got going here? I wish I could move this line. How come I can't? Let's see. I can activate it. What happens? Can I move it? Oh, wow. Wait a second. All this time? I can do that. Holy crap. I am so pissed. All this time I've been doing that. You can do it. I don't believe it. Did you guys just see that? I was able to move my line just by activating it. Look. Wow. Nobody told me. I just figured it out. Holy crap. I love it. I love it. And let's say this one here. Let's see. Activate this one. Let's bring... That one brought the whole line. I don't like that. Why did it do that? That's weird. Why did it do that? It worked for the other one, but not for this one. Activate. No. That's so weird. Look at that. This one I can't do it. Why did that work like that? Activate. Oh, now it's not working. It worked for a second there. That was so weird. It was working. That is so weird. You all saw that, right? The top stayed. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I wonder why. Maybe it's from where I did it. Let's see. Activate. Nope. Nope. Okay. It's not working, but it was working. You all saw that. That was so freaking weird. I love it. Thank you, Nate. That's exactly right. Help me help you. That's exactly right. Give me the information that I need. I'm not trying to get angry at anybody, but you waste a lot of time and take me away from the board if you don't give me the right information. Okay. Let's see. Deck's no longer live. That's why you all came over here, huh? Using me. AK's still alive. All right, I haven't done. I did post my contracts up there, as you all can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts up 525. I didn't do great today. I could have done a lot better if I played the alerts I gave you. I would have been freaking and really in the money. And then I start answering these questions and I lose my train of thought. That's why I always like to trade alone. But I did okay. I traded with you guys in the background today. I just didn't trade it live because I can't do that to you as long as there's an 8-second delay or more. Only God knows how long. Let's see how long. Give me what I asked for. Contract. Price. Purchase. Next time, give me what I asked for. Contract price. Purchase. Okay. Let's see what we got here. My trend line seems to be holding a little. Why did that thing work before? Maybe it's because I was in this. Let's see. Let me see. Activate. Nope. Nope. Why can't I get it to work now? What was I in? And if I'm in this, there, nope. I don't know what I did before. It worked. All right. Let's remove it and bring it again. 18, 23. It was correct when I put it in there. Okay. I don't like it. Oh, duty. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I am off today. I hate getting mad or angry, you know? When you ask for something 5, 6 times, like, please give me what I need. Give me all your loving. 405. 25. There you go. We're just going to leave the lower target as this here and upper target as that there. That's all you really need. So we see our support. Our line here is our daily. We still have a downward. I mean, from here to here, you see we're down. I don't have to. If you go into the 15-minute, you'll see we're down. You see it? There's your down. You're down, down, down. That was the reversal there. But if you check 10 minutes, there's a reversal. And in 5 minutes, oh, that's the wrong one. Actually, it's the right one. I'm on the 5 minute right now. But I want to go back to the minute. It still shows right now it's down if you're on the 5. And I think we'll pull down a little bit. Let's say maybe down to 75. Boom, boom. There it goes. Okay. See, fake out. We're on a hold. Right now we're bearish. The Bears are winning right now. The Bears are very, very happy right now. Okay. Yeah, not so many lines. Okay. What do we got? Lunch? Not yet. It's too early. I need $200 more today, a minimum. At least on the next trade. That's going to put me exactly where I want to be. If I can get another 200, that'll put me over 5,000 on the last 7 days. I'm trading. RJ, where are you at now? That's a very, very. Do you mean like, am I in South Florida? Or do you mean like, where am I at as far as how much money? Or do you mean, where am I at as far as the contracts? Can you be a little bit more specific? Where am I at? I'm up, man. I'm doing great. I'm having a great week. Having a good month. I'm doing good. Where are you at? I'm in Fort Lauderdale by Pompano Beach area. Is that what you mean? Where are you now? Where are you at? Are you up or are you down? Are you in or are you out? Are you trading or you're not? 200 more. Excellent. Very good. 4,800. You're having a nice day. When I'm doing this stuff, I can't always do what I do when I do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? It's harder when you do this and setting up charts and trying to keep up with the contracts. So when you're doing it for yourself, there's a lot less, and answering questions. Are you, after you make your trend lines, when you click activate drawing, if you click on the square on the top trend line, it moves part of the line. If you click on the square on the trend line, the square. Let me put a trend line and see what he's talking about. So here's, I'm going to put a trend line. 218.23, 407.23. I almost had it. 407.22. It's close enough. And then I'm going to do here. All right, here's my box. Okay, so there's my box. But where's the box? Let's see. So now, let's go back to the bar, the hand. And then I want to go here, but I don't see where the bar is. Let's see. And I want to activate my trend line. Oh, I see it. I got you now. That's it. Thank you so much. Got it. Got it. Got it. So it's exactly where you end. Okay. Bingo. Oh my God. Thank you. Finally. StockMac. You're in my graces. I owe you one. Now I understand. So when you click on the bar, it gives you the two. That's your start. That's your finish. Excellent. Couldn't figure it out. And it happened by fluke that I got it once or twice. It worked like 2-3 times. I didn't realize even why. Now I know. Thank you so much. And you know what? I know you're not a newbie, but I learned so much from newbies. It's amazing. Excellent. Good man. StockMac. How you doing today, StockMac? How long you been with TradeCaster? can't believe. So no matter where you do it, activate. When you activate, it puts it there. So that is fantastic. I love it. Wow. How long have I been asking that question? I don't want this. I better not be in any contracts right now. Let me see something. No, I'm not. You're down 200 for the week. I'm up 4,800 since last week. You see, and if he had told me how much, what he was in, he'd still be holding and he'd still be making money. Activate. So you can see our support and our resistance is going to come down now to, let's say, 405. Here we go. Boom. And you can see, folks, what are we doing? We're still building lower lows. We're still building lower lows. We had a little correction here, but then back to lower lows again. So you can see we're still headed down. Probably 404. And wow. And Tesla, on the other hand, back down to 199. It hit that lower VWAP again. All right. I think that's going to give us support now at 199.45. Perfect. Same thing as this. That's 199.45. This one here is, come on, light up for me. 404.45. Isn't that amazing? They just worked out that way. SPY, well, maybe that's support for you. But I don't see that as my support. It's Proby. What are you looking at? You're looking at, let's see, SPY. What are you looking at? Where do you get that? Hold on. There we go. You're taking this. That's at the lowest we've hit is 35. You're taking low of day. That's not our support. Just because we have a lower day of 404.18, that shows me how low we can go, or lower than that. In essence, we can go back to 400. Right now, our target here on the way down is 404.19, 404.18, but that's not our support. That's a lower target. All right, that's your lower target, not support. Support is where we're at right now. There's one touch, two touch, three touch right there at 404.40. Actually, it's down a little lower, 40. So it's come down a little bit. All right, let's just drop it a little bit and say 404.40. We've had it 3 times and it's going down now. So like I told you, there is our target. 404.18 is the target. All right, I can lower this a little bit. I know we're going to drop anyway. We're going to keep dropping until we don't. Right there. I can't believe you, Stock Mac. Thank you so much. I can't believe it was such a simple thing. I even went on the TOS thing and I couldn't find it. I put the question in. I guess it didn't understand my question. You did. I've been a Tradecaster since Deck was closing streams with... You've really been around. Was that your name always? Do you remember me when, before I was active trader, I used to be Scooter Pie, 64, 65. Do you remember that, Scooter Pie? That's back in 2019. I became a moderator at the end of 2020. I was only with him about a year and a half, less than a year and a half before he made me a moderator. Look at this, still coming down. Closing streams with Lowrider. Wow, by war. Speak of war, I saw a war in concert with Jim Croce back in 1972 in Madison Square Garden. In those midnight concerts, they used to start at 12 o'clock at night and they'd end at 6 in the morning. Unbelievable shows. We're talking 6 hours of just pure music. 4 bands, one after the other. Unbelievable. Mm, mm, mm. So, 90 people. How are we all doing? How is everybody doing? You. That's what what's his name's looking at. I called that one out before. You remember? You. AMCX also is still a good short, and so is SQQQ. You can short SQQQ. SQQ and TQQQ do just the opposite. I don't remember. One goes with the SPY, one goes against it. Oh my God! Look at Tesla dropping. Get ready for another drop on what do you call it? Tesla just dropped to 198.80, and I'm not even in it. Amazing. 198. Okay. Let's make that, yeah, 198.75 is perfect. And it's still dropping. Still dropping, folks. Look at this Tesla. Hold on. We're on 1 minute. And let's go here for a real quick Tesla moment. Look at this. Dropping. Look at this. Still dropping. So let's get this back. Look at this. You want to make some money? Get in the put. This is a repeat of yesterday. There, it's still going. I can't keep up with it. Let's just put it down to 198 and see if we get there. And get in the put. Oh my God. That's going to change the contracts too. Let's see. Contract on Tesla now is 197.50 on the put. 197 on the put. 190. Oh shit, I lost it. Let's see. I lost it. Uh-oh. Gone. Price axis. Let's see if I can get it back. I got it back. Okay. Cancel. I got it back. 197.50. 197.50. That makes the other one. Oh shit, I made a mistake here. Come on. 197. Why is that opening? Shit. What do we got here? 200. 200 on the call. 200. Top one. 200. Got that one. And 197.50. I gotta copy it. Product. Tesla. I lost it altogether. Come on. Alright, come in at 175. Copy. Okay, see if it worked. Got it. Okay. 197.50. That's Tesla. Active trader. Go to charts. All right. Let's go back to the SPY. I just wanted to show you that we're still dropping on that thing. And the SPY. Still holding there at 40. I'm going to still say, what am I, 35? I'm going to leave it there for right now. But you can see our downward trend here. We're still headed downward. Still headed down. Let's leave it at 20. Let it meet us there. It's at 25. We're still dropping. Tesla's still dropping. Why am I not in the contract here? Tesla. There's the, forget the call. So we got the put right here. Oh my God. This contract just went from 92 cents, went $1. See, that's why Tesla is not moving. It doesn't move as much for me. But I need to make a little bit more money. It's got a lot of volume on 1 minute on the stock. A lot of volume. If we look at Tesla right now for the day, okay, I'm sure it's got the most amount. Tesla for the day right now has 163 million average volume, almost 163 and a half. It's got over 91 million already. So that's more than half, and we're not even halfway through our day. We're only 2 hours in. So Tesla's going to do an exorbitant amount of trading today on a Friday. On Friday, that's amazing. Okay, let's get rid of deck. Okay, and let's see what do we got here. Down. $8.49. Wow, there's a first reverse on both. First reversal on both. And we're going to move this up. We had a touch right there. I'm going to move this up to 25. 25. Boom. We still, I think it's a little higher. Huh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. So you can see, forget about that. We're just, I'm just going to leave it at 400 and let us meet us there. That's all. Every time it goes up, you go down. Unless they're trying to get fooled, but yeah, it broke it all right. There's your new low of the day. So in essence, Proby was right. That was support, but it really wasn't. That was lower target. Right now, your lower target is about 400, with about 420 as for about 420, 418. If you want to be exact, 418, 419 right now would be support. The Tesla still dropping, and I'm not in a Tesla put. This is amazing. Let's see if it breaks down below 198. Right now, I still got 198 in there, and it went down how low? 197. So it went down to 197 and 75 cents. That would be, and then let's bring down this resistance to 199. Bingo. Okay. 198, 197.75 support, and right now we're about to see a new low again, I believe, on the SPY. But it's holding up. I think right now would be a good put right anywhere below this 13 right there. Right there. And if I look at FinBiz right now, I'm pretty sure it's got to be real high, 108. It's not that bad, really. 108, 102. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. First time I've checked it. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we broke through the 13. This is the first reversal, but how long? For how long? Any news? 10:32. There's something wrong. I'm not getting my news. Anybody else got news past then? I made a change earlier. Let me see if I can change that back. I did something that in application settings, and let me see. Calculations, display, look and feel, startup. That wasn't it. Language. That's not it. Startup. Security. System. Wait, what was that? Security. Nope, that's not it. System. My profile. Order. Defaults. Had something to do with news. Active trader. Positions. Week before expiration. Orders. Account. Let me try notifications. Notifications. Display. Show message center for 3 seconds. No, in fact, I need that. Yeah, 3 seconds. Decimal Greek. 3. Show think link notes. 3 months. 30 mark news. Here it is. Mark news. It had 30 minutes. Let's put 30 minutes. Apply the settings. It didn't change anything. I'm not seeing any news. I'm not seeing any news. 8:36 this morning. That's it. 2:16. Let's see, it backwards. There we go. Wait a second. 2:16, 2:16, 2:15. There we go. 11:27. Here's one. MW. Here's how some risky bets could destabilize the stock market. It says risky bets could destabilize the stock market. Day traders to instant gains. Okay, this was news under Tesla. Takes on crypto, retirement planning ideas, dividend stocks, and how useful Chat GPT might be for investors. Day traders are always looking for new ways to book instant gains. One trend that has caught one is trading options that expire the same day. Isn't that amazing? Look what we're doing. It's changing the markets. I can't believe that. That's exactly what we're doing. What I'm doing is taking options that expire the same day. Joseph and explains how options with 0 days until expiration, or ODTEs, work and work. They have a pros on edge, and how they can crush individual investors. A remarkable change for crypto in this week. Okay, so crypto, what did crypto do? I have crypto up here. For those who are interested in crypto, you want to see crypto compare. Let's see, I think crypto's back up again. Yes, it is. Crypto went up $3,000 in the last couple of days, so it's back. This is Crypto Compare, if anybody's interested, on a daily basis, just for watching crypto prices. I got 1,000 left for premium. Going to wait for $1 plat. Okay, 1,000 left. You can do 2 more trades at that. Divide that by 2. You got 500 per $1 plat. What is plat? What does these words mean? I don't know what that means. Got 1,000 left for premium. Going to wait for $1 platform. Okay, so until the stock's around $1, well, all you got to do is go down a little. But I would go 500. Divide 500 on the first one, and you can get something around $1.60, or you can go out a little. Instead of 200, let's say if you're going on a put, 197.50, you can go out further, and you can go like 195 on the SPY. So 195 on the SPY would run you, let's see, just to get a 195 on the SPY. Where is it? 404. See right here, you can go 404 out of the money. Right now, right, it's 85 cents, so you're less than $1 with a 40 on the delta, okay? And it's still good on the theta at this time of day. All right, you can go further out. You can go to 50 cents at 27, but these will print faster. So you don't want to pay this one, pay for this one. All right, just telling you. Or on the same thing on the other side. Go here, you'll be 34 in the delta. As it goes in your direction, if you get your timing right, that will go up and your delta will go up and print faster. Okay, that's how it works. All right. Good deal. Good deal, Proby. Make some money. Like now, look at the SPY come up from 404.12 low. All right. If there's your low, let's put this up to, we have 404, let's say 15 was your real support area. Okay. Bingo. Right about there. Actually, I want to say it's higher. It hit a low, but let's go to 20. All right. Let's go to 20, see how that looks. 404.20, and now we're back up to 405. I got 405 in there already. That's exactly where we're at. This thing just ran $1, 90 cents. And I didn't even get in. I'm looking at other things. But that's okay, I'm up for the day. I'm up $525 today, so I'm making money. Where's the news to make this thing go? Tell me this is not manipulation. Show me any news in here. Nothing. Nothing. If I go to the SPY, let's see, even in here, let's see, SPY news, 21 hours ago. Let's see, Vantage Point, yesterday, 2 days ago. There is no news for this to rectify why the SPY is doing what it's doing. Really, none. 368, Tesla. Tesla's down today, 275, and SPY's down 340. And wow, SPX from top to bottom went $37. Can you imagine? Even half of that would have been about $15,000 to $20,000. Richmond Fed President Barkin says controlling inflation will require more rate. That's from earlier. I read that earlier. I read that exact same thing. That was at 11:20. Let's see, where was that? That was at 10:30. We're at 11:40. Where's the news now that made this go from here at 11:33? Nothing. There's no news. I read that before. I read that to the entire room. So where is the news that? Why did this thing just run $1? You know why it ran $1? Watch this. You got 300,000. Let's say 400,000, 500,000, 700,000, 850, 950, a million. 1,000,001, 1,000,002. So you got you got 1,000,000 shares by one person. Just took one person to do that. 1,000,000 shares to push this thing where he wanted it. And what he did, everybody who was still in thinking it was going down, 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 he took out all these stop losses, and on $1,000,000, this guy probably just made himself 100 grand. That's what they make, 10%. On 1,000,000 shares, he probably made. But you know what? I don't know, because the truth is, even if he made 2%, watch this, 1,000,000 shares, all right? So that's 1,000,000 shares, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,000,000 shares over 5 minutes times average price would be half. $4.50 is 4.5 million. That can't be. I left out a zero. It's got to be 445 million, something like that. Let's see. I said one. We said 100 million. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Here we go. 100 million shares times $450 a share average. That's $45 billion. $45 billion. That can't be just one person. That has to be like some sort of fund that just put money into a fund and just built the fund up. I mean, one person, just $45 billion. That's ridiculous. That was 45 billion bucks. How could that be? 100,000 shares, 45 billion from here to here, and it's still going. Look at this. I don't know how to play this. I don't know how to trade this, to be honest. Let's see. I love this. Let's see if I can do that. Activate. There's my dot. It didn't work. Didn't work. Huh. Uh-oh. Didn't work. Why? There it goes. Okay. Can I bring it down? Oh, look at that. I can move it, too. Bingo. Okay, so I got a new place for it. So next time I want it, watch. If I activate it, it's here. Oh, that's beautiful. What a beautiful thing. We figured out a new trick. Thank you, Stock Mac. He gets all the credit. A man who knows his shit. I love it. I do. I love when somebody knows more than me. I love people I can learn from. I mean, I'm always helping you guys and teaching you, but it's so nice when somebody can walk in here and teach me something. Put me in my place. Make me look like a probie. Ha I can go for that. I'm okay with that. I am. I love a woman who's smarter than me. I do. You get a woman with brains and looks, you got the whole thing. Now, if she just knows how to party right, we're good. We are good. Wait, you don't party anymore. You're 85. You're 68 years old. You'll be 69, but I can still do 69. I can still do that stuff. I can still get down and be crazy. Somebody over there on YouTube's going, this guy's freaking whacked. I hope that it comes down at the edge. I think we're very close to breakdown. Cognation, how are you? Edwin Keynes. Let's see, anybody else? Message retracted. Edwin, you took a message back. What did I do? 7. Got 46 people in YouTube. Just want to shout out to you guys. Thank you. Here we go again. Okay, here we go again. Man, I love the fact that now I know how to do this. I cannot believe that. But you see what's happening? I think I'm going to put it right there. The reason I'm going to put it there is that's what we're shooting for. Is we want to see how much resistance we find here and if we can break through right at this point, which is about 406.50. Right now we're at about 406.30. All right, on our resistance. So we can bring this up here, and I didn't touch it. So 405. I mean 405.30. I do what I think. 405.30 resistance right there. Okay, which brings this up to about 406.30. 405. I keep saying that. 404.75. All right. Right. Oh shoot! What did I do? Incorrect. 40. At least it saved me. 404.75. What did I do wrong? Boom. There we go. That looks better too. It's a little higher. You can see right there. We have support about 85, between 85 and 90. So that's okay. 75 is fine. And we're still headed up. See, what did I tell you? Right there. 405.50 is now our target. All right. If I want, I'll put the resistance there. but I'm going to put it slightly above so it's not right on the line at 405.55. You'll see it's right above the line. But the VWAP is really our point of high resistance. If we can break through that and keep going, Tesla's doing the same thing, because the bulls will take over and the volume shall pick up if we get over that line. Make sense? All right, let's activate this one, and I'll push this up. So right now we got 200 and about 60 cents on resistance on Tesla, and we have 200. Let's edit this up to 200 now. It's gonna make it really tight for support on Tesla at 200. I think it's a little high. I'm gonna go back to 75, to 199.75. Just don't think we're there yet. And that's gonna put us right above the 13, right there by the exponential on Tesla. And that's where it could drop. So right now we're between the 13 and the VWAP, meaning we're still bearish on Tesla at this moment, but trying to put ourselves back up there. I don't know what's leading the pack right now. There was 11:47. Mexico Foreign Minister Ed Brandt says Tesla's Musk to hold call with the president. Oh, he wants to talk to him about driving some Teslas over there. He has chosen Mexico to export. What's it say? Chosen Mexico to expand operations. That's a plus for what do you call it? He's going to talk to the president, probably give him a kickback, build up his account in South Africa, give him a few of the diamonds. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. But the fact is, really love her peaches when you shake her tree. That's right, Steve Miller Band. Love Steve Miller. Really love those peaches, wanna shake that tree. Come on, baby, won't you play with me? He didn't say that. Anyway, so here we go. I told you, watch the pullback to the 13 right there. 405, 11, 12. We didn't get that low, so that's good. We're at about 405.28. That's going to bring this here. Let's see what we got here. 404.75. Let's see. That's going to bring us to about 405. It's going to be very, very tight. We're right below the 13. We're right above the VWAP at 405.55. It's really 50, but I don't want it on the same line. That's why I did it. So you got 50 cents in there. Let's see what happens. I love Steve Miller. I can't play music anymore because then I have to ruin the tape. Then I don't get the video. I get striked. That's why we change them in the morning. You can play music, but the minute you take the music, you got to change the tape. This way you get the video. Otherwise, the other one gets infractions from YouTube. You can't block that. It's too bad you can't put noise distraction that you and I can hear. That somebody comes up with a great app to do that. It would be amazing. To block those signals. So they have an algorithm thing that picks up the signal and it puts it to 10 billion songs, and then they can tell if it's copyrighted or not. There's a list, and it's a red flag that pops. Really. So how am I doing today, Doc? Have I come a long way? Have I come a short way? Have I come any way? How's Precious? How's Precious doing? And for some of you who are wondering who Precious is, Precious is a man's wife. Her name is Precious. And I met her. She is Precious. What she's doing with that old geezer, I don't know. He's inside probably hanging out in AK's room, so he doesn't hear me. He's gone. He left. He just came here, shook the tree, and left. Let me see if I was right. He's in here. Nope, he left altogether. Wow. Doc has left the building. Doc has left the building. Wow. Okay. I know he said he was on a call before, a business call. He does a lot of those conference calls. I think he stayed home from work. He's playing hooky. Anyway. If I had his money, I would never work again. I would have had it, but after a second divorce, took everything I had. I had to start my life over at 45 after putting together millions. Boy, I could have done some real trading. But you still can. You know what? Options gives you an opportunity to trade stocks you ordinarily, with a small account, never be able to trade. So it's awesome when you think about the fact that you can now, like I bought my first two trades was the SPY and Tesla. When Tesla was over 900 a share, I did $1 million worth of Tesla stock for $19,000 in options. I didn't have $1 million. It doesn't mean I'm going to lose $1 million if it goes down. It means I don't want to get stupid and lose 30, 40,000, because you can very easily, But I think I did 1,000 shares, and it cost me $19,000. So that was pretty intense for someone who did not have that kind of money to cover it, and nobody in the bank saying you need more credit. My credit's good anyway. My credit score is 835. Yeah. Maybe it's up. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. Let's see. All I gotta do is go to Credit Karma. Credit Karma. Here it is. Credit Karma. Let's see what it says. Credit Karma. I can check it while I'm in here. I'm still waiting. Come on. Here we go. Log in. Log in. Here we go. I think that's mine. I have about 10 accounts in here for family members. Let's see. I'll tell you in a second. Retrieve your credit score. Do-do, do-do-do, 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 do-do. I will follow. Went down because I got another credit card. 822. Let's see if I can save this. Save as. Let's see if I can save it. Oh, yeah, you can. Save as. Okay. Oh, I can only print it. I don't want to do that. Save as. Here we go. Save as desktop. Let's see if it worked. All right, let me get out of here. Somebody's cooking in the building. I can smell it. Wow, it went down 3 points. I'll check it later to see why. I lost it. I saved it. It didn't show up. Oh, Kafudi. I lost it. Let's see. Go into desktop. Desktop. Where did it go? Is that it? Nope, that's not it. I lost it. It didn't save to the right place. Let's look in downloads. That's it. Nope, that's the wrong one. Desktops, downloads, documents. Where the heck did it save? Huh. I don't know where it went. I lost it. It's not here. I don't know where it saved it. Let's go by date modified. What is today? That's not it. I lost it. I saved it and it didn't downloads earlier this month. So date. It's 2/1. Nope, disappeared. What is this? Oh, that's me holding up a note. Let's get rid of that. Let's delete that. I don't want that. I can't believe I lost it. I'm not opening it up again. I'm missing out on the deals here. But 830 is still... Any ideas on the next play? If you really have to ask, you shouldn't be doing them. But right now, Tesla's going up and the SPY's going down. All right, so what does that tell you? So right now, if I activate this, I can bring this down to about right there at 406.60. Right? Right there. We got support of 406.60 and 405. We know it's 50. I'll make it underneath, put it at 45. I just wanted it, I know it'll go. It wanted to at 45. See, right now I'm below the line. It's probably 440. Let's make it 440. That's going to be the real resistance line. Probably a little lower now. We're probably down about 25. 405.25. Let's go lower. Because it actually moved. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Edit. Let's go 405. I'm going to make it even lower. 405. Right there. Beautiful. And this we're going to make 50. It's dropping. So let's see what happens if we can hold this position. We're still in a downward. Okay? We're still showing downward. So right now, you got to wait till it hits. I would say once it hits back here and we get a new low, maybe back to 404, the minute it hits a new low of the day, I would do a call. But technically, we're still in a downward trend, all right? If I take it from a certain time period, like from here, then it would show that I'm going up in this time period. But not much, because you see we got 405.35, and here we had 405.48. So the difference to the lows, to the higher lows, wasn't that significant. So for the day, and even if I brought it down, and when I say down, that was a doji that gave me higher day, but it was a real push. If you put it from here at 406.84, let's see, if I activate that, there's my line. And let's see if I take it down a little, like this. Let's do it this way. Right there. Okay? If I take it a little down a little bit, and I don't leave it at the high, but I bring it down to the bottom of the doji, same for here, then it changes it slightly, but you can see at this point we're still in a downward trend. And the trend is still here in motion. So you see we're still in a downward trend. And we're still dropping lower. We're still trying to hold 404.40. If we drop 404.50, if we drop below, we're going to go back to 404.25 and eventually put a new lower day on here. So right now it's fighting to hold it. Tesla's doing the same thing. Tesla's right at support for where I have it. Okay, so if you look at my Tesla real quick, Tesla is just at my support at 199.75. It's been holding for a while. All right. So you can see, and right here with resistance at 260, it lines up. It could be 50. It's somewhere in that area. But there it goes. There it goes, and there comes the 50. Look how quick. So there was a good call right there. All right, I didn't call it, but I'm just saying the call itself was a good call. All right, let's go back to the SPY, and you'll see same thing happening here. So if we start pushing back up. Right now, we got to see if we're going to cross over the 13, put us about 404.75. That's where our resistance is going to be. I have it here at, what? 405. But I'm telling you, our resistance now would be 404.75. It's going to be very, and there it is. I'm coming to it, and look what's happening. I came down to it, and it's exactly, let's see if it breaks through that point. And if it does, you know that we're going to go back up. But don't get fooled again. It could be a fake out. All right, there we go. I want to put it in the middle. All right, so there. I brought it to it. I met to it. Next step, if it can get across 85, over 80, then we're going to see back to 405 again. Here comes the low of day. You see? Deck I didn't even see what Deck wrote, 11:58. That was 1 minute. He says, here comes the low of day. All eyes on the play if it cracks. But you see, I said just the opposite. If it holds a certain point, which it did, the 404.50, I said if it cracks the 404.50, we'd see a lower day. If it doesn't, then we're going to see it go back up, and that's exactly what's happening. Same thing with Tesla. But don't be fooled. I'd be very careful right now because you got to get through that 13. We're still bearish right now. We're still bearish, and we're still in a downward trend, okay? We're still downward. Even though we're trying to push. If we get above this trend line right here, then we'll see back to the VWAP. I don't think we'll ever see upper VWAP today, but VWAP. I got to stand for a second, folks. Just stretch my legs. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, I love that. Let me get another pillow. Oh. Let me take a pill. I think I put it over there. Okay. Sometimes you just need another pillow for your ass. Oh, that feels so good. And I forgot to take this. Okay. No water. Okay, I'm out of coffee. And there we go. Just like I said, we're going for that trend line. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Just as I said that, going for the trend line and over. And over the trend line. Over the trend line through the sea. But a lot of resistance right there. Okay, 425. Let's activate this. Can we pull that down to here? That's nice. Okay, and then we can move it up there a little bit. Okay, right there. That's nice. I can't believe that. Thank you so much. Man, that made my day. But
Let's put this back to where it really belongs. I just did that to show you. All right, and then we're going to push this back to right there at 4.0. Pretty close. That's good enough. Okay, let's stop. There we go. That's the real line. And it's still moving up. Still moving up. All right? Still moving up. And what did I tell you? VWAP. VWAP, folks. All right? That's where I expected it to go. Oh, shit. Move the whole line. I don't want that. Okay. Put it right there. Let's see. Yeah, it did move it. Let's see if I can activate that again. Boom. Let's do that. See if it went. It stayed. Perfect. God, I love that. I love that, man. Wow. Thank you. Okay, let's bring it in a little bit that way. Is that too hard to see like that? At least we get to see the whole map on a 1 minute. Let's see what's happening here. Joy, that was giant. That was... What a great Dow. I got something more to play with. So cool. I can adjust it more without getting all over the place. You know, you save time. And whenever you can save time doing things, it makes it more that efficient, you know? So, let's see where you guys are right here. You're still looking good. 7:20, 8:49 a.m. I opened up the doors. I opened up the doors. I hope that the thing is correct. Let's see. I don't recognize the colors in here. Let's see. Okay, I'm on talk. Engineer, how'd you get that high credit score? By paying my bills on time. And I used to have, I hit 844, but I made a mistake. I got rid of about 10, 12 credit cards once, all at once. And that really brought me down to about 820. I got it back up slowly. Pay your score. I just gotten down because I took 2 more credit cards in the last 6 months. Not that I need them. I just do it to, once I pay them off a couple of times now, I want to see if I can get my credit score back up to 840. It's not that I need it. I just think I'm going to go borrow $100,000 and just default on the whole damn thing and keep the money. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. My credit is so important to me. I try to teach my kids that, how important credit is. And my son, I built up his credit. He inherited $2 million. He not only blew the $2 million, but he actually is in the negative after 4 years of taking over his money, me releasing my thing. The only thing we got left is the house, which is worth, in its condition after the fire, $350,000. He's got a friend who's trying to get his name on this house and trying to refix it up. It was a lot more money than we expected. We didn't really bring in that much, so unfortunately, I'm not taking my name off the house because I'm trying to protect my son. He's so stupid. He will put this guy's name on it, and this guy will get rid of him. He'll get him to sign off, and you know, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Calls himself a Christian, but he's not. Wrote me some nasty stuff after telling me how much he loves me, of course. You know. Let's see. What did he say to me? You're no good. You're a joke. Michael, he called me redneck instead of rudneck. Liar. I'm going to go to the court for your son. We're going to show yourself. Don't call me or text me. I don't want you, you piece of shit. And you believe you are man of the word. You're a lying, manipulated piece of garbage. You're a lazy piece of shit. Look how lazy I am. I'm in here 5 days a week busting my ass from 7:30 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon talking to you. But I'm lazy. And you try to use me and ain't happening. You're scum. This is the way he talks. I go, thank you, Brian. I love you too. Go tell your pastor all the things, and that's only part of it. Go tell your pastor and show him how good a Christian you are and the words that you use. You know what? Unfortunately, and I hate to say this, the biggest form of atheism is Christianity. By people who go to church and raise their hands to God, and then on Monday to Friday they act like heathens. You know what? That's why I stopped going to church. Because I can only be who I am by example and who I am and what I do and what you see. And I give so much to so many people for nothing. Because I really believe that you can't keep what you got unless you give it away. And the more you give, you get people like StockMac who come in and like, man, I'm looking for this answer for like weeks. And somebody walks in and says, hey, active trader. You know, like, but I've had that happen before many times. You know what? I've had people with 6 months come in and go, you know what? Did you ever see this on Think or Swim? And I go, holy crap. You know, never saw that before. And that's okay. Nobody knows everything. You can actually go to the top of your page, right? I'm going to teach you something. You can go to the top page right here. And you can go down every one of these things. And you can take, like, what is auto suspend reset? You can take that word, put it into Chrome in the address bar, and say auto suspend RES in Think or Swim. Just put TOS, and it'll come up and tell you how to use it. Then you have more devices. How do I do my Bollinger Bandwidth? What does it do? How do I use it? What's the crossover? Do I want it? The Bollinger Bands, okay? How do I use them? Are they good? They are good. You take the Bollinger Bands and put them with the Keltner. You see, let's go to K's. H-I, where is it? K. Something says Keltner in here. H-J-K-L. Here we go. Keltner channels. You take the Keltner channels with the Bollinger Bands, and you know what you get? You get this. You get the TTM scalper alert. All right? That's where it's taken from. All right? So you can go up here and say, well, how do you get those arrows? How do you do this? Go up here and put in TTM, and you'll see the scalper alert and the squeeze. Double click on each one of them, and you will have them. All right? And if you like them, you can come back to me and say, how do I get the Pro? And then we'll talk. Just write me on the side and send me a private message, and I'll show you how you can get that for a very small price. And when I say small price, you're talking $697 on sale through John Carter, and my way you can get it for $100. All right, and well worth it, because this here, when you learn how to use this one here alone, this thing is like the MACD on steroids. This one here, if you follow the arrows every time, all right, you have to learn what the red arrows mean. But if you follow the white arrows every time, if you got in, even if you got in late, would it work? Yep. There's an arrow going up. Would it came in here? Would it work? Yep. So every time, if you follow those arrows, 99% of the time, you will make money. Am I on a 5 minute? No, I'm on a 1 minute. So you would make money. Look, it told you to go up, it did. It told you to go down, it did. It told you to go, and they're always delayed about 1 to 2 candlesticks. So even if you got in delayed, would you have made money? Damn right you would have. Every single time. Some are shorter because it doesn't know it's going to turn until it turns. So here you'd be in trouble because a delayed one here would put you here, but you'd know that. You'd see it reversing, you'd get out, okay? And you'd switch directions, or you'd wait till you get another direction like this up here. I always say, look for this, watch it follow. When it gets to the top, then go for it, and it comes to the bottom. Then you grab it, wait again, wait till it hits the bottom, and see what happens. It goes back to the VWAP, back to the lower, up to the VWAP again, and now it's crossing over, and we're pushing through our supports, okay? And I love it. And again, so now I can do that thing again. I can move this thing down. I love that. And push it up right to there. Okay? So we can put a line. I love that. It makes my life so easy. But you can see what's happening. We're pushing through now. We're going to hopefully try to push there. And I took away the upper, but I told you, keep this. 406.95 means 407. And if you look at 407, our high of the day was 407.23. We're looking at 407.25. Does that make sense to all you? Okay? Does that make sense? Somebody, anybody. Detmar, are you here? He likes watching me. I teach him a lot, I really do. I think I really teach him a lot. He sneaks in here. There's got to be a reason. He sees a different way. Let's see, I'm in the wrong one. Okay. He's here. He's listening. He's checking out his investment in me. Deck, am I worth it? He never answers me on the board. Never. He just puts alerts. He don't answer me. Let me get my water. We have a sharp uptrend. Yes, we do. Okay. All right, here I am. Okay. Just had to get my water. Wow. We're moving up. I really need to do. OBS. What's it doing? What's it doing? Come on. All right. Whew. Looked like it was turning. I was going to lose it for a second. OBS. All right. Let's go back to this one. And here. Where are my contracts now? SPX. Let's see. 197.50 and 200. Let's see. You got 205 and 200. 205 and 200. So let's see. I got Oh, that's not right. That's not right. That had to be the Tesla. That was Tesla. Let me go back to SPX. That shouldn't have been in there. Okay, here we go. I've got 4070 and 4065. 4070 and 4065. 4070. So I'm going to change this contract to 65. Bingo. And this one here to 4070. That's the call. 4070. Got it. Okay, perfect. Ooh, that was easy. Just change one number. That's all I do, or two numbers. You know, you go in, you don't have to change everything. You don't have to copy unless you lose it. Sometimes you do lose it. And then you have to copy the line or send the line. So right now, what do we got? We got a little pullback here. Okay. Let's put this line up a little bit. Activate it. Let's bring this down a little bit to here. Push this to there. We got a little bit. You can see how the bar is going up and up. So every time we get a pullback, go back into the call. Right now we're looking good. Same thing for. Let's see. Activate that. That's you're now your 202.80. 78. I'll make it 75. 202.75 is your resistance on Tesla, and I'm going to say right about the VWAP. Let's see, 201.34, 35, 201.35, right below. You know what? It got to be higher. 201.50. Put above the VWAP. Yep, just above it. 201.50. It could be even 68. You know what? It could be 75. Let's go up a little higher. A little bit higher. So 201.75 is going to be your support on Tesla. And 202. What do I got here? 202. That's wrong. 202.75. $1. So you got $1 in the channel, 201 to 202.75 on that one. I already changed this contract, so let's put this back. That's my put. That's my call. Right now I'm waiting. You want to wait. Same thing on Tesla. Same. You want to wait, see if it come down a little bit more, and then it's going to try to push through again. I think we're going to try to see another high today, and that was before 07.25. And right now we're looking for 406, 407. About 407, we're looking for this thing to push to, which we're getting close. We have a sharp uptrend. Yeah, I read that. But are you in a sharp up? Right now we got a pullback. Like I said, always got to be careful. Once you hit a thing and you see a slight pullback, always remember where you at. You got the 13 and the VWAP at the same place. Look at that. There's a 13 right there on the top of my line. So you're talking about, let's see, pullback, 405, 68. There we go. There's 65, 58. Let's see, 60 or above. We should hold 60. It could dip real quick and then come back, which will be a great call if it does that. And it's not going that low. It already did its thing. It's going. Don't chase it. If you're not in it, don't chase it. Not that it won't make it. It could dip very fast. You should have got in at 405.65. That was your number. I'm just watching. I'm sitting on my hands right now. I've done 5 contracts. I'm up 525 for the day. Not a lot, but at least I won 5 out of 5. I had a couple close ones on that one today. I did. But I did the right call or the right put. But I did the right thing, and I held just long enough to either get out with a profit, even if it was small. I would never bring my baby to a freaking football, baseball game for a very good reason. There's too many germs around there for too young of a child to get myself. I think that's disgusting. I do. And pass your little clown child around. That kid's a mongoloid. He's really about 18 years old. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I love children, but they don't belong there with all those people. Not in today's day with COVID. Can you imagine you bring your baby to COVID land? You don't know who's sick. They have tickets to a very expensive game. That probably was the football game. You know, for everybody's there. Rich people get it too.
Must be. Joe Biden had COVID 3 times. They all got it. They're all kissing each other. Did you see the kiss on the lips in that? And when he talked, when he was talking about the balloons, and his freaking wife kissed the vice president's husband right on the lips. I think he grabbed her ass, but they didn't show that part. Who the hell knows what they're up to? These Democrats are into some strange shit. Look at Epstein. Look what he was into. Yeah, he killed himself. Sure. They had that guy come in there for 5 minutes. His cellmate, who was a murderer. He had nothing to lose. His family got taken care of. He got commissary for life. Took him out in seconds. Not in, just watching and trying to practice. Okay. I'm on puts on the SPY. Who's that? Well, that's fine, but I'm telling you right now, those puts are going to end real quick. At 405.59, I would get out of that put. I don't see it breaking through. I see us going up higher. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't have a crystal ball, but anywhere between 50 cents and here, 58. I said 58 earlier was a good place to go into the call. Let's see what happens. I see a lower doji, I think. Isn't there a doji on that thing? Watch, yep. You see it? Look, you see the doji here? That means reversal. Let's see what happens. There's your 62. I said 58, remember? 58. There's 60. Did we hit 58? What did we hit? There it is, 58. 405.58. I told you we hit it. That's your call. That was your call. I gave you the number right on, and there we are. I told you, and you needed to get out of your put. Good move, SPY 330. That was a really good alert right there, both ways. And there it goes. That's all right. Made a quick 20 cents on, I don't know how many shares, but how many contracts? I always say how many contracts. But that's good. He went from 320 to 340. Shows he made 20 cents times how many contracts? 2 contracts? 5 contracts? 1 contract? What did you do? The white arrow shows your put isn't going to be good. The white arrow here, it has nothing to do with the put that's over here. That shows it went up here. Then it came down. So you should have been in that put around here, 405.93. He got in a little late. He probably didn't get in until about here. But he got out here. So he did fine. He made quick 20 cents. I don't know how many contracts. How many contracts? 5? There you go. So 500 times 20, he just made a quick $100. And that's what I've been doing all day. Quick 100. I always do 5 contracts. This way, if it goes the other way on me, and I think it's going to come back, I can cost average up or cost average down. If you do a put, you're cost averaging up. If you do a call, you're cost averaging down. And look at the back. Look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Told you, watch out for that. Should have stayed in there. You didn't know that. And that's the manipulation. You just don't know. Look at that. Back to the 45. Too bad. Sorry about that. You just have no way of knowing that something's going to do this. It's total manipulation. But now things are going to change. Let's see. It could be a fake out breakdown. All right. I'm going to give you 2 terms. FOBO is fake out, breakout. And then we have FOBD, which is fake out, break down. FOBO, FOBD. Fake out, break out, fake out, breakdown. And you see what happened here? This is somebody manipulating. How many shares we got here? 87,000. But that was about 80,000. One person. 75,000. Because you can see we had 77. It's one person doing a lot of this. He went boom. Okay? He shot it down. And he picked up all of those, what do you call it? When he shot that down, he collected all of the, the stop outs. He ticked you out and to come right back. So when he did that, nobody was sure. But you see this, that's why when it gets down there, a lot of times when it's just below the VWAP, it's good time to put into a call. But what if I did the call and then it shoots down a second time? A lot of times when we watch stocks like this, you went to green to orange. That was the getting out of all the puts, okay? Not puts, the shorts. Right there. Those were the shorts. And after that, it continues to drop. And then they collect out. But you see, we don't know if this turns into this.
So what happens is, even if you double down, what if this continues? Then you lose more than twice the amount. You got to be very careful at certain times of day when you do things like that. You cannot at any time say I'm going to do a double down, okay, to cost average up or cost average down, because you just don't know when that is the time it's going to do what it's doing. All right, where those do these double, triple, quadruple dips. All right, same thing here. Look at this. If you thought it was still going to go up, if you still thought this thing was going up, 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 and it hit over 1, and you said, okay, it's going to still go up because it looks like it was going to go up, but what happened is it did touch. The minute it touched there, that's where you should have been. You see these high things, any one of them high, you do a put. Same thing. Does it again, do another put. Okay, and that one stuck. But that's how you make money. When you see the lows, the same thing. You hit that low doji, do a call. The low dojis, do a call. Low dojis, do a call. Same thing every time. They come back. They come back. This one here just went across, but it did the same thing eventually. So right now we're waiting for that to see where it's going to go. I didn't even take these things into consideration here, but let's move these things because it just flew on us. And right now, let's say we're at 405.50. We dropped down to 405.50 resistance. And again, we can see now we're about 405.20. Right there. And we're still in a downward trend from the day, because we hit our highs, and we hit that high, especially this one here. If I bring this down, all right, you see that here? We hit that high right there when it was 406. I think this is 23. It should be 23. Might be below. 407.23. Right, that's what it was. 407.23 right there. Okay, I moved it, but still, regardless, it's in that downcline. We're going to end up back here at the end of the day. We're going to end up lower. We'll see. Right now, we're right at the VWAP. We're right below the VWAP. So we've just became a little bit more bearish at the time. All right, and what we want to see is if the bulls can take over right now. And right now, we're in consolidation. We're in a very, very tight. Okay, I can bring this up. Let's see, what are we at here? 50. We're still good on that. 50. Want to see it run. And this one here. See, it's very tight. We're only in 30 cents. This is a very tight wedge here. Okay? Very, very tight. It's going to try to push. There it is. Okay? So we're going to keep pushing up little by slowly. We're going to keep trying to push it up a little bit. But now we're above the VWAP. We can get really above the VWAP. We'll see more of this. We'll see more. Like you have 99,000, 56. We're still pretty low on the volume at this point. Some are average, some are a little above average, but a lot are below average. Okay? A lot of below. What's the average? Remember, I told you. I'll put it on the board. So if we take right now, we're at, let me just refresh this page. It should be about 80 million. 79,425. Okay. Today's, there we go. I'm going to give you today's range on the SPY. Okay. Though I only trade SPX, I always look at the specs for the SPY. So your day's range is from 404 low today to 407.23 with a 52-week range of up to 362. I'm not worried about that right now because we're not going to get there for a long time. See the 348.11? That's why I called out before. 37,007 is the actual volume now. The average volume is 80 million, 79. So you take that 79.4 and that gives you 79,400 for average. You take 100th of the average volume will give you your average candlestick. It works out with every stock. Go try it. And I've never heard anybody ever say, how do you know? Let's see if there's a way. Let's see. I never heard anybody else figure it out. How do you know the average candlestick on a stock? Let's see if it tells you. Charts are used by traders to determine possible prior movement. How do you count? What is three candle rule? Which is the pattern requires three candles to form a specific sequence. This is good. I'm going to put that on there for you. That's actually very good. I use two. Second green higher than the first. All right, let's just see real quick. What is the most powerful candlestick pattern? This is nice. some good information for you. And then you can look up the patterns at each one and see what they look like. All right. And let's say if I was, it does not tell you ever what is the best candlestick pattern to trade. Bullish, bearish, engulfing lines. Nice. This is real good too. Very good information by asking another question that gave me this information, but that's still not what I'm looking for. And if nowhere does it say, how do you figure out, okay, how do you figure out the average candlestick per what do you call it? And I'm telling you, I came up with it. I've never seen anybody. This is mine. Deck says, I know there's one that Deck, that's the page I got all this off of. There's a lot more if you want to have something to study later. This is a really good page to go to and start going down, and you can learn different things that you don't necessarily know, or in patterns, and being able to know what the best patterns are, what to look for when you go into a trade. This is actually a really, really good place to go. Deck came up with one. He said he was the one who came up with it. I'm trying to think what it was. But I definitely came up with the average candlestick. And I've been pushing this for over 2.5 years, telling people you've got to look at the volume. You can learn so much about stock market manipulation, okay? And if you don't think it exists, you have no idea what you're doing. You're just a follower, okay? You can put the word stock market manipulation up there anytime, and you will see what comes up. Market manipulation. Okay, hold on. Let's see. In fact, the Investors Gov even talks about it. Spreading false information, stock market manipulation. Let's go in here real quick. I'm going to put this up here for you. Market manipulation. I just got this off of U.S. Securities in Insurance Gov. But there are other places that talk about the U.S. Securities Act defines stock market manipulation. Okay, lower for personal gain. So the real definition of stock market manipulation, I call it stock SMM. SMM. Okay, and that's what it says. It is an illegal practice where traders manipulate a stock's price, driving it higher or lower for personal gain. But the freaking thing is done every day. Try to prove it, okay? Who can say I can't buy a stock and buy 100,000 shares and then sell it 2 seconds later? That's manipulation. Okay, but what makes it illegal? Are you talking about the mid-candle breakout pattern? Yes, very good, Stock Mac. That's it. He says that he came up with the term, the mid-candle. Thank you so much. That was it. Excellent. Active, check out this trade. Any advice you can give me on this trade? Let's see. What did you do? Tesla. Buy. Let's see. You bought 6. You bought 6, you sold 3. So you're still holding 3. Then you bought 3 more, you're still holding 6, and then you sold. As long as you made a profit, you're good. And I see a profit because you bought, I'd have to take the average of the each buy. So buy, 733, 735. All right, so you have 734. Well, not really. You have 733 and change. Yeah, so you made 17 cents here. You made 17 cents on 300. All right. I'd have to sit there and figure it out, but you made money, so you did good. What you're up? How much you up for the day? You did good. You did fine. I don't do it that way. I don't sell off half, but that's fine. That's another way of, selling down, especially when you're in profit. This is a very good way of, you buy, let's say you buy 6, like he bought, okay? And it goes up 30 cents. Get rid of half. Why? Because just in case that other half comes down to where you bought it, now you're even. And you're not in a loss. But if you don't and it comes back down, you'll be losing twice as much. So don't market order in. I never market order in. If you take a look at mine today, if you look at every one of my activity, I'll put it back up there again, you will see that every single one of these was a limit order. I did not do one market order. Look around on the end, every one. And you know what? I used to do market orders in, market orders out. I can do it on stocks, but on options, I'm not taking that chance. There's too much. If I can't get in and it's really moving that fast and I got to get out because I'm about to get my ass kicked, I'll market order out. But if it's not an emergency, I will limit order out. If it doesn't grab it, I'll wait a few seconds. If it doesn't come back and grab it, I'll cancel it and do it again. And usually it grabs it by the second time. I do not do any market orders out if I don't have to, okay? Because you get the last fill on the bottom every time.
You will not get what you want. So I'm just doing limit orders in and limit orders out. I hear all people making, oh, I tried to get in, but it didn't fill me. You know what? Sure. Okay. Did you pull the button? Did you sure you pulled it? Did you have to cancel it? Or you just let it go away and it's still there? No. I'm telling you, I'm getting filled all the time. I did 17 trades, limit orders yesterday, and got filled on every single one. So I hear this garbage. I don't know. I say to myself, you know what? You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you're not going to fool me. I hear that too often. I don't believe it. How are we all doing today? A lot of good information here, you know. Stock market manipulation, powerful candlestick, dojis, considered to be one of the most important single candlestick patterns, can give you an insight into the market sentiment. Dragonfly doji, gravestone doji, spinner top, and a hammer. Those things there, you should look them up. It's so important to know these things that I'm gonna put it on the board one more time. Right there. 5 most important. And your homework, if you're new here, you have less than a year and you don't know what those 5 are, then later on you go in, it'll be here all day, you go run each one of those patterns. Put Dragonfly doji, gravestone doji, spinning top doji, hammer doji, and then you'll see what comes up and you will learn and see the patterns, what they mean, and what you do when you see them. And if you learn these top 5, there's hundreds of them, but learn these 5, and you'll have such a great advantage of buying and selling in the market. Why am I good today? Why do I have such an advantage? Because I've done so much studying, and the truth is, I've gone and I've checked. And do I remember them all? Hell no. We got to keep doing it over and over. Seriously, we got to keep doing it over and over. The more times you learn something, the more times you see something, the more times it sticks in your head. I have to say things sometimes a few times just so I get it for you guys. I say it to you, but I'm doing it for me. You think that what I don't teach you here isn't teaching me at the same time? I forget. I'm older than you. I forget even more than you, okay? So I got to keep my mind sharp. But you got AK-47, DEC, and the Don, and all together, I do more talking than the 3 of them together. And I continuously go. Keep teaching, bringing up new stuff, showing you the charts, bringing up the new products, how much the contract should be, teaching you why you picked this contract. You know what? And stop listening to these people that keep telling you to take it 2 days out, 3 days out. The only time you got to worry is after 3 o'clock, and that's why you got to stay as close as possible to the at the money or out of the money, right there. Sometimes I got to go in the money because I got to look at the contracts. Some contracts are better than others. You can look at the delta on them, and you have to say, you know what? I got to get myself close to a 50 delta as often as possible. And look at the theta, okay? When I do my setup, all right, there's a reason. Hold on, where am I? Come on, mouse. There you go. There's a reason. You see here it says delta, gamma, theta. I can do it to last change. I can change this to open interest to see how much interest there is in that particular contract. But this is the one I look at. All right, so when I look at here and I say this is 55, my theta should be at least twice, almost double. It is. It doesn't mean if it's not. It just means if it gets really high in number, it's going to run fast. These are today's contracts. There's nothing wrong with the theta and the delta. Why do I got to worry about it? And I'm not swing trading. I want to be out by 4 o'clock. If you have an account under 25,000, you want to be out by 4 o'clock. Why? So you can trade again tomorrow. Now, today is Friday, all right? The only thing is there's no trading on Monday. So if you want to swing trade till Tuesday, there's a huge risk involved. You just don't know what comes up in the news. Though there may not be any trading, there will be movement, okay? So unless it's past 3 p.m., exactly what I always tell you, Levin, all right, Levine, whatever it is. Levine Newton. I don't even know what Levi Newton. Levi, that's it. Unless you are past 3 o'clock. And if I'm past 3 o'clock, I am changing that contract every 5 minutes. If I'm not in it, I will check right before I get into it. Okay? I'm going to make sure I'm close as possible to that 50 on the delta. If I get the right direction, and I got anywhere from a 45 to a 50 on the delta, and I get the right direction, that delta goes up as the direction I go goes up, okay? And as my contract goes up, as the price of my contract goes up, my delta goes up and it prints faster. If you start out with 20, you only end up with 50. If you start with 45, 50, you can end up with 70. You understand what I'm trying to teach you about contracts? Stay in today. I gave you a whole news article earlier, that even said what's going on out there, that was talking about, let's see if I go back up there. It talked about, I go, wow, look at this, exactly what I've been teaching people. Here it is. SEC on crypto retirement, day traders. One trend that is caught on is trading options that expire the same day, okay? Joseph Anafa explains how options with 0 days until expiration, ODTEs, okay? Anybody tell me what ODTE stands for? Anybody? Okay. 0 days to expiration. They're option contracts that expire. Option contracts that expire become void within the day. 0 days to expiration. You can find this on Vestopedia.com too. Did I just lose you guys? Let me put this back. Where'd it go? There's some good stuff in here. So what I'm going to do real quick, I did lose you for a second, but not on the other one. Okay, hold on. ODTEs. Okay, so you got ODTEs. You can check this out here. There's some good stuff in Investopedia. All right, that's where I took myself where I wanted to go. Like my music. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. Where I end up, well, I think only God really knows. Real quick, who wrote that song? I listen to the sounds of my heart. Where I end up, well, I think only God really knows. Anybody? Without looking it up? I'm going to tell you, Cat Stevens, one of my favorites. I play guitar because of him. He's older, he's still playing, and he lives in Dubai. And he's Islam. He changed his name. It's not Cat Stevens anymore. His real name is Steve Garagio. He's actually Greek. But anyway, a little bit of insight there. How am I doing here, folks, today? Okay. I stayed pretty much on topic. Am I good? Why is this thing off like this? That can't be. What did I just do? Come on. I can't refresh this page. Where am I at? This is wrong. This is wrong. Let's see. Where's my down now? No, it's right. It's right. I think I'm a little bit delayed on my main one, too. Got to be 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Come on. I cannot refresh this page. I don't know what's going to happen. If I do that, I might lose you for a second. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Worst that happens, I lose you for a second. Okay. Perfect. I got it back. That was quick. Did I lose you guys? I don't know if I lost you for a second. Let's see what happens. I refreshed my page, and then I got to bring it up to from 480 to 720. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Where was this one at? 720. We're good. All right. Lunchtime. What are you guys bringing for lunch? No, I just wanted to see if it took off the, what do you call it? Sometimes when I refresh the main one, it changes everything, but it still kept me at 8:49 because I have another one open, so it holds it. Okay, so we have a learning lunch today. We're going to call this Learn and Lunch through lunch. Learn and lunch. And here we go. I haven't done in a contract. You know that my last contract today was, my other day I made all that money was $10.44. My last contract today was $10.15. I have not done anything since then. Taking my $5.25. I will get one more today. I will get one more. All right, I think what I'm going to do right this second, first I'm going to change the contract. So on the SPY, we have 405. It did change, so give me a second. I got to look at this real quick, and I'll change it back. Come on, where's my mouse? Here we go, mouse. SPY is 406 and 405. So 406. Oh, I don't have the SPY in here. Okay, so I want to see, that's 406 and 405. The 406 will always be, the higher one will be the put. And then my next one here, let's see, trade products. Okay, is Tesla is now at 202.50.
So I got 202.50 on the call. 202.50, got that one. And the other one would now be 200. So let's go 200. Let's see if I got it. I got it. Okay, that's Tesla. Got 200 and 202.50. All right. And with that said, we're dropping. So you could do a put right now, and SPX would be, the put would be 40.55. So 40.55. I'm on 65. I'm going to change that to 55. 40.55. There we go. And the other one's going to be 40.60. I'm on 40.70. If I do that, it brings me right outside. What I keep giving you is just outside the VWAP. I'm sorry, the VWAP. Listen to me. Just outside the money. And right now you should be in the put. All right. We seem to be dropping. How far, I don't know. But we're dropping big time. Activate. Let's go down. Let's go down to 75. Edit. 75. Okay, 40.75. Are we going to hold or drop? I'm tempted. Oh, it's dropping. It's dropping. Let's see. I don't know. I missed it. Let's see. No, I didn't. 85. 85 with downward trend. Picks up 85 now. Let's see if that would be good. Nope, going up. Pull back right there. So we've got now support. Let's see if it holds. Support at 80. I put 75. So we're going to just put this up a little bit more. Let's tweak it out a little bit. Put it at 80. All right. And then we have our resistance would be up here, 405. I'm going to bring this to 405.50. It's, boy, we're right there. 405. If we're dropping, it would be around 35. Let's see. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's still lower. 25. I don't know. If we keep dropping, then it's going to be 25. All right, let's see if we get back up there. If it does, it'll go fast. It'll be a good call. Real tight. And you can see we're still in that downward trend. I think it's going to drop. Right now, that put is at 8,980. I think if you put it right now, that 40.55, 970, 960. If you get that thing now, I think you'll make money. I'm tempted myself, but I don't know. I just don't know. It can reverse. I think with that, I'm going to leave you guys on your own for about 10 minutes. And I'm going to go put a slice of pizza in for me. That doesn't include you. That's me. So I will return. You all be good. All right? I will leave everything on. Sound, everything. So you know I'm not doing anything funny. And I will be back. There it goes. There's the call. All right? Just for safekeeping here, I'm going to put this back up. I think the VWAP would be 40.50. I'm going to put this back. I'm not saying that we're going to hit there, but I'm going to put this back to 50. All right? By doing that, it says that we are shooting for the VWAP. If not, we're going to come back down to, I'll say lower target right now would be 404.50. All right? So if I put a line in there, let's say 404.50, since I'm going to for 10 minutes. I'm not saying we're going to hit it. I'm just saying it's possible. All right? So I'm going to put this line in for right now. Let's edit this. Let's put this to 50. Let's change this to possible target, possible low or target. Right while I go to my lunch. What just happened? Oh, we're still good. Okay. I'll put that there. You can see what it is. I'm going to change the lines and make this red. All right? That's a possible target. So we're going to go one of two ways. We're going to go to this new possible target right there of the low. That brings us around here. Or we're coming right back to there. So you have to guess. But right now, our support is here and our resistance is lower. Our resistance is really at 25. I'll bring it down, but I just wanted you to see where it could go to. All right? So let's just go back and put it to 25. We seem to be holding. It's going one way or the other, but I can't change it until I come back. All right? I'm going to make a slice of pizza. I will return. You guys better be here when I get here because I'm coming right back. All right? So we're just going to pause for station identification. We're going to do a commercial, and we're coming right back. Thanks for being here.
almost there. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to the pizza. Okay, as I wait for that pizza, I want to show all you where we at. Ah, possible lower target. I was right again. Look at that. Look at that, huh? What did I say? I put that at 50? Amazing grace. All right, so what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to bring this down a little bit. I can't believe I got that close. It was a very good call. So let's go back and make our new lower target. Okay, possible target. 404.12. Let's just make it 404. All right, we're going to say that's our possible lower target. I was pretty cool on this. We're going to take this and bring this down because I got very close to that 50, didn't I? I tipped it at 60. So let's edit this and put that at 60. All right, there's our new support. Boy, that was a really good call. And I wanted to show you guys something. Last night, I made what I believe to be one of the best pizzas. Look-wise, it was incredible. Okay. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to show you guys something. All right, let's go back, and I'll come back to this stuff later. This is amazing. How did I do this? Doom. Let's see. Let's go to here. I got them all. That's good. Just give me 1 second. Trades. YouTube. Here. Discover. D is discover. And this is personal. Goes to me. Personal stuff. Okay, great. What I want to show you is last night, if you guys have no clue, I make the best pizza. And last night, when I got home, all right, do you see me? Okay, you do see me. Last night, this is the pizza I made. I put everything on it that I wanted. That is the pizza that I made. It's a 15-inch pizza, all right? And I made that. Took me 20 minutes to put it together. I already had made the dough the day before. I make my own dough. I buy bags of flour. I make my own dough. That's half bread flour, half regular flour. And I've got 2 types of sausage. One is smoked. I got red sweet peppers. I've got artichokes. I've got black olives, and I've got hamburger meat, and then I got some special spices, basil, and a special pizza thing that I sprinkle on top, plus the virgin oil that I put in there underneath. I got to tell you something. This tastes so good. Wow. I'm sorry, Spy 30, but I did call it. Did I call it correct? Look at that. Look, lower. Oh, my God, I missed the best one. That sucks. I can't chase this baby. Look at this thing. I called it and didn't get to play it. Unbelievable. I called both lower targets, and they both hit within 5 cents. This man is good. You keep hanging out in that other place, see what they give you. All right? Look at this bullshit. I can't believe this. Oh, my God. Where are we going with this? Where did Tesla go through all this? Tesla didn't drop that much. It's pulling back. Unbelievable. I didn't get to play it, but I sure called it. Oh, my God. Both times. I don't want my head to get too big that I can't fit through the door, but I got to tell you something. I don't know how I do it sometimes. Where are we going? Oh, my God. Where are we going with this? I don't want to chase it now, and I called it. It's going to come back up a little bit. I can't do this on an empty stomach. They'll most likely be the same as Luna, massive potential, but very risky. MLVA. It opened already? I'm not playing with this. Very nice. MLVA. Yeah, that's MLVA is total gambling, but it could be a lot of fun. But so could this. If you followed my lead on this other one, oh lordy lord,
Okay, what happened? Didn't go in. All right. Did he put the wrong stock? MVLA? Or did I put the wrong stock? MVLA. Yeah, it's good. Okay. What is happening here? 1920. Too much of a spread. Let's go back to all products. Right now, we need to go to 4045. 4045. And change the contract to 4045. And the other one's 4050. All right. Boom, boom. 50. There we go. 4050 on the call. There we go. That changes the contracts. What do I got? What do I got? Oh, my Lord. This thing's going to drop. I don't want to take the chance now. I missed it. You missed it. You can't chase it. Will it hold the 404? That's the big question. That is the big question. We hit 405. Boy, I called that twice. That is so amazing. What made me do that before I went to go get that pizza? You know? I was right on. Right on. And I lost out. I could have made a lot of money right there. From here to 462 to 1, that maybe 40, 50 cents here, but that was $2, maybe $3 on the SPX. Let's see. I can see it right here. It went from, ready? It went from $6 on the contract to, yeah, $2.70, $2.60. Or does it just depend on the contracts available? I keep changing it. Oh, here we go on the call. I'm going to get my pizza. Wow. I called it and missed it. All right.
When I get back from California.
Wow, oh wow. Came right back. This looks, hold on. This looks, if you can see it, like store-bought. Oh shit. All over my keyboard. Looks like store-bought pizza, I swear. And that does not look good on the keyboard. Gotta be careful, I'll end up buying a stock. Alright, I got most of it on. Wow. Look at how back that thing came all the way back. Whoops. I get to eat my pizza. Oh, is that delicious? Always better the second day. Oh my God, that's to die for. This has got to be the best pizza I ever made. They keep getting better and better. I'm really good at this. Learned about a year ago. I got 25 pounds to prove it. I can't believe the call, and I hit almost both of them. Look at that. Within 5 cents on this one, and I hit the other one first, and then I lowered it and hit both. It's like somebody's watching me, you know? Whatever I seem to do, it always seems to work out. I don't know how or why. Thanks, Deck, for all you taught me. And AK-47, they really taught me about the most between the two of them. I mean, I didn't think I was going to surpass them, but, you know, there's so many things that Deck still knows I don't know. But there's a lot of things I know he ain't got no clue about. And you know what? That's why we all complement each other. We really do. We really, really do. This is a great team of people, professionals in here. You know what? You may be kids, in my eyes, some of you, but you're professionals. And it's a great family. Great family. I just lucked out because I walked into this family and became a prodigal pops, you know, in a short period of time. And I guess he saw something in me I didn't know I even had in me. He still says that, you know, he still thinks I'm going to burn out. You know, like I can't continue at this speed. He's wrong. That's who I am. This is what makes me better and better. Okay. Oh my God, this pizza is to die for. I hope you don't mind I'm eating while I'm talking to you guys. It's my lunchtime.
I don't take a break. That was like 9 minutes, 8 minutes just to make a slice, and I was still here half the time. So here we go, 404.47. We're back to that 50 mark. Remember, that was old. Let's bring this back down to 60 to 50. That was the actual first place that I put, and we hit it, and then I dropped it down, and look, we hit the second one. What do you think about it coming back down again? So you see, here's our daily. Let's go now and go take another one of these and go from here and go back to where we are now. All right, watch what happens. All right, now we're going to take this off right there. Take off the left. So you see we came from here to here. Now we can take this away. Watch. Remove, extend, cancel right extension. That didn't work too well. But there's another way to do this. Watch this. We take this and let's see. Oh, we do it a different way. Let's try a different way. Let's extend to the right. Let's activate it. Watch this. Activate it. That brings our dot. We're going to bring our dot right back to here. I can't really see it, but I'm there. Boom. Right there. There we go. Let's save it. Now get rid of the right. Cancel right. Okay? So we came down to here, and then we continued back in this direction. I love this. This is great charting. You got to do this. Now you can see which direction. You can see what's happening here, right? I love this. This is so cool. Thank you again, Stock Mac. You're going to end up being my best friend. Just remember when you say, are you, Levi, are you doing the SPY or are you doing SPX? You got to remember, if I go to my contracts, okay, here, I'll do it for a second. All right, this is the SPY. This is in the money. In the money. Sometimes you got a blue one. That would be at the money. But right now it's either out of the money or in the money. I try to stay right here and look at this. 41. So I say at 80 cents, I'd rather be 56. I'll pay the extra 50 cents. It's worth it. So I'll go in the money. Same thing here. 92 or 145. 60 or 45. I'd rather be in the money. I'll be at 405. That's how I do it. And I'm staying in the day. All right? We're good? Any more questions? Anybody? Questions? Concerns? This pizza, I'm not sharing it. Wow. Let's see if I can break it. I got 2 slices. Look at this thing. Is that beautiful? That is a beautiful slice of pizza here. I broke it down. It's got everything you want on it. 3 types of meat. Oh, I got hamburger meat too. 80-20. So, I got 80-20 meat. I just put enough to, let's say, a quarter of a hamburger. I sprinkle on the whole thing. I preheated it. I like, you just put it in a pan a little bit and make it a little brown, but don't cook it. And I put that on, sprinkle on. I use the best Sargento's mozzarella. I use the best sauce. I use the best flour. I use the best chemicals, best things, best spices, and I end up with the best pizza. But I gotta tell you, the next day when you cook it a second time, you reheat it, it does something to it. It's just delicious. Okay, bounce. Think it will break through lower target of the bounce? It's very possible. I mean, the market keeps continuing down. If we continue to build lower lows, yes. Okay. Any news? 10:30 in the morning. Where's the news? I don't see any news in here. Does anybody else have something different that I don't have? Am I going the wrong way? 216.15. No. There's no news. It's Friday. They don't put out press releases today. It's all manipulation. Talk to the manipulators. Wouldn't you like to spend 3 hours, 4 hours, a half a day with somebody worth $200 million who plays the stock market, who plays this, to get an idea of their thinking, just to talk to them and find out? These elite people, you know, they're in the Illuminati. These people are running the world. I don't want to lose OBS. Come on. It looks good. Turning in my computer, then it'll break. Why is it doing this? Let me try a little bit. Oh, fine. It went back. I'm getting the circles. Are you getting circles? You sure are. Let me try a little bit. There it goes. It popped in. Popped in. Popped in. Okay. Good. Let's see. Can you imagine? I've gotten to the point, finally, in the last couple of months where I just got to another plateau. You'll find in your trading,
that you'll get to different spots and you'll go, oh my God, I feel like I just woke up. And then you'll realize, wow, you just touched another surface that you never knew existed. And that'll happen again, okay? Let's activate this. Let's bring this down. I love it. I love this. And bring it up to about here. Just bring it up. So we can keep seeing where we're really at. We down. I mean, all I gotta do is bring it back up. But I don't want all those lines while we're doing this, so I cancel it for now. And I've got the exact until we meet up there. Right? Make sense? So, will it go through the bounce? Right now, we're going the other way. Even the crust. Wow. I'm telling you, folks, I love pizza. I could live on two things for meals, and they would be my finest chili with French bread. I try not to eat too much bread. Dude, I'm losing. Very strange. Uh-oh. I can't get it in. Let's go. Try. There we go. I got to get back. Okay. Let me go back.